Welcome to the very first Gigabites Midnight Rollers. This is our new segment, our new thing we're trying, where we're doing TTRPGs once a month to highlight a new game that will be coming out either that month or just something we want to talk about, or it will be themed to whatever month we have going on. For this month, to celebrate the release of Daggerheart, we will be playing Dungeons & Dragons. No, of course not. We're going to be playing, of course, Daggerheart by Darrington Press. If you're seeing this video after that, we're sorry. But you missed our giant release party that's happening on May 24th. If you're seeing this before May 24th, please come on out and celebrate with us, as we'll be playing a lot of different board games from Darrington Press, as well as playing this particular adventure. We will also be playing there, so it'll be a lot of fun. I would like to introduce our three players for tonight. Can you say hello, Midnight Rollers?
Hello, Midnight Rollers.
Are we the Midnight Rollers?
Y'all are
We're the Midnight Rollers.
Rollers.
Oh, why are we saying hi to ourselves?
Yeah, you're saying hi,
Like you
comma, Midnight Roller.
They're doing it with us.
Yes.
They're rolling something.
The Rollers. There you go. Thank you all three for coming out to join this very late night stream. But hey, that's what makes this a lot of fun. We are playing after hours, after the store has closed. So if people are staying out there looking to get in to buy things, I'm sorry. Come back tomorrow.
Or sleep.
Or go to sleep. Yeah, please go to sleep. We'll see you tomorrow. Who would like to start first? Who would like to introduce themselves first? Everybody just keeps looking at Liza. Liza, you have been chosen by everybody else, even though I just said who you are. Go ahead.
Am I introducing my character or me?
Introduce yourself first.
I'm Liza.
Very well. You are DM. I am Liza. Perfect. Who would like to go?
Hi, I'm Jeannie. I'm the person that's in charge of the kitchen here at Gigabites.
Yeah, all the good food that you get here at Gigabites. That's all thanks to Jeannie. And finally we have...
I'm Olivia.
Hello, Olivia.
Hi.
My nemesis here at Gigabites.
He's my least
Jeff,
favorite.
all of us are your nemesis.
That's what you chose. You're like, we're going to make this night as horrible for him as
I'm
possible.
Jeannie's understudy.
Oh. Perfect. So, this adventure you are going to be taking on today. You are a group of adventurers who have been hired by the king, King Imrus, to take a special package out to the Sablewood. You're specifically looking for the Whitefire Arcanus in a little town called Hush, nestled deep within the Sablewood.
What's in the package?
He didn't tell you.
Can we look
Are
at
we
it?
starting the game now? Because I'm going to
Sequus.
smash the box.
We will
Wait,
get there in
wait.
just a second.
We don't have to smash it. We can find out what's inside it without smashing.
So all he said is he asked you, hey, would you please take a package? It is very important. We'll start here. Please, it is vitally important that you take this package. It is of utmost importance to the town and our safety. Please see that it gets to Hush and the Whitefire Arcanus as quickly as possible. So you have all agreed and are now deep within the Sablewood. You can try to smash it afterwards, but
Okay.
probably not right in the middle of...
What if it doesn't want us to smash it?
No, that might be the case.
You can peek inside, but not smash it.
Maybe
So-
if we tickle it, it'll laugh.
I also don't have the strength to smash, so
I have
there you
strength
go.
to smash.
Do it. We will now introduce our characters because
Oh.
there's a reason this is very important. As you are in this carriage, who's driving the carriage, by the way? No, not you.
Why not me? Oh,
Yeah.
well, I can't drive the carriage. Well, yes.
You have any instinct? No.
do I have any what?
God.
Oh, God.
Wait, is the
Without
carriage
finesse.
is the
Oh, I
carriage
got
being led
finesse.
by
Okay.
like animals
I can
or
control
like
the carriage.
horses?
I think we're
Okay.
going to have Liza's character driving. Well, hold on. What's your character's name?
Yes, so Liza, go ahead and introduce your character.
My character is Lizelle, a wild-born Infris rogue.
Ooh. And what does your Wildborn Infras Rogue look like, Lizelle?
She has lovely horns.
Lovely horn. Beautiful. I love it. Genie.
Hi, my character's name is Ember. I am a Slyborn fairy sorcerer. I have ashen gray skin, warm candlelit colored eyes, and dark hair. And
How big are you?
dragonfly
And
wings.
dragon. How big is your
Character.
Curious.
Honestly, it didn't say. It just said I had instinct-like things, so I'm assuming I'm small.
Okay. So
But
like
how small?
You can't be
Well,
like
like
actually a
diminutive, but
dragonfly
Yeah, like
size.
probably like halfling
Two?
size.
yeah, 2 to
Yeah.
3 feet, maybe
Yeah.
around that. Okay.
Like probably like down to here.
Got it.
Just enough to look over the table.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Oh wait, I can fly. So you know what? I'm shorter than the table. I have to fly to look over the table.
Oh god.
Just for
It's
character
fluttering-
development.
Fluttering wings. All right. And Olivia.
Okay, my character is Clementine. She's a ribbit, which is a little frog person, and I look like a poison dart frog, so I'm like purple with little like black spots all over me. And my eyes are just black, like they look like boba pearls.
And
Just like huge.
Am I the only one of a normal size?
yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like also I'm like
Oh.
maybe like
So you're also the only one that can reach the foot pedals of this
Oh
carriage.
no.
I'm like maybe 4 feet.
No.
And what else is special about?
I have an emu that I ride everywhere. His name is Cabbage. He's green.
Cabbage?
Does that make up for your height difference?
Yeah, like I just like jump on him and then I'm like up there.
Beautiful.
I
love
can
it.
make eye contact with people when I'm on him only.
So you've made it out of town without smashing it because you're like, hey, probably not in front of like all the townspeople and guards.
But we want to know what's in the
want to know
box.
what's in the box. So you're gonna find out. You have traveled.
Like we
out
took
How
it so it
do
could
I
get in our
know?
possession, not because we actually want to float.
Because you're
That
a
cannon.
Slyborn.
So
I
that
resent
evening.
that.
So that evening, your party is like kind of finally made it into the Sablewood, which is kind of like the safest place you're going to be without any prying eyes. The thing about this is it is a sprawling forest, colossal trees that are probably even older than the Forgotten Gods. It's a place that's renowned for 2 things: sunken pathways. Yes,
How do we know the Forgotten Gods are old if they were forgotten about?
because that's why they're forgotten. They're so old that people have forgotten their names and everything about them.
But we know they exist.
Yeah, but they're forgotten.
Okay.
Kind of just like,
Okay.
okay. And these pathways provide trade routes, of course, for all different merchants. And it's unique about this place is it has hybrid animals. Things like a squirrel wolf, if you will. And
A wolf?
A squolf.
School.
But even now, from within range of your carriage, you can hear like all the strange sounds of this place. You hear bird calls from lark moths, the croak of lemur toads, and the
Do we have to
skittering.
protect Clementine's emu from anything?
We're gonna treat the emu as a part of Clementine as a
Okay.
character. We're not gonna.
So it adds to my armor and I'm safe from everything.
Yeah, that's exactly how that works.
It kicks
And
everything.
you have the skittering of a family of fox bats in the underbrush. But Lizelle, what is something else you notice about the trees in particular?
I notice their color.
All right, what color are they?
An odd brown.
They're an odd brown. It's like they maybe like they appear brown, but like it's like one of those things like where the light hits it, it's like multicolored. Like the browns all kind of shift and change, so maybe it makes this whole forest feel alive as they kind of like undulate.
A little bit, little unsettling.
Yeah.
Something's not right.
Yeah, it's all so the whole forest, like the forest feels alive, but now looks like
trees
it's
are alive.
constantly just kind of moving and undulating as you go through this place. You're up front, I imagine, with your emu. Are you leading?
Sure,
leading
I'll
the
be
way?
scouting.
How far do you want to get into the Sablewood before you try to crack this thing open?
Probably into we'll get in and then we'll go to the clearing like whatever clearing like comes up first.
So that's the
just
thing.
in case there's something.
No clearing as
Oh,
far as
far
you're
enough.
gonna have to just like maybe just pick a spot and hope for the best.
Yeah, we're just gonna pick a spot, I guess. So I guess we're gonna get like
We're pulling over.
Well, we can be seen from the outside of the forest.
yeah. We
We're-
want to
we're-
be
we're-
in
we're
the
long
darkness
deep.
of the trees.
Yeah, so you're deep.
Gotta
You kind of
keep that
wait till the
package
evening. So it's like
hidden.
good. We got moon,
Once
well,
the
not even
like
moonlight
animals
cover.
have kind of like gone
Yeah.
quiet and stuff like that.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Okay.
We're gonna get
You
attacked.
have a carrot. Your carrot that's sitting out there. It's got various parcels and packages. They packed you things to eat in case tents and all that kind of stuff. But there is a package that's kind of wrapped up nicely, nestled in the middle.
I start opening the package.
Okay.
I wanna
Oh,
know what's
God.
in it.
You.
Oh wait, actually, I'll start like shaking it first.
It's
like a Christmas present.
Investigating, yeah.
You're like, what's in
investigate.
here?
You will do an investigation.
Oh god.
Let's do.
This is great. My
An
knowledge is
instinct.
-1.
No,
Oh,
it's
you
gonna be
need
an instinct roll.
Okay.
Should have let me do it.
So here's gonna be our first roll of Daggerheart. With every roll, the players roll 2d12. What they're trying to do is beat a difficulty roll that I will establish. Kind of gonna keep this one a secret.
Okay.
You are gonna make that roll,
So do I just click roll?
and then are you adding your instinct modifier if you have one?
I do not have one.
Okay, so tonight Jeannie is actually going to be using the app to do all of her rolling. There is a great demi-plane app, so you can build your characters on there, have everything. You don't need to necessarily have a character sheet. As you can see, none of our players have a character sheet tonight. They're using everything there, but some players still like to roll physical dice, so you have that option as well. So you rolled 2d12. Did you roll with hope or with fear? What did you roll?
So it just here.
Oh, okay. So the hope die. So you rolled a 16 on your duality dice, as they're called, and the hope is the 11. So you rolled 16 with hope.
Okay.
So what that means is, whenever you roll, let's say you're rolling physically, you would choose one of your d12s to be your hope die, and one of the d12s to be your fear die. Whenever you roll, you would say the total. But whichever one of those d12s is the higher of the two, you would either say, I rolled with hope, or I rolled with fear. So in this case, since the 11, your hope die was the higher of the two, you rolled a 16 with hope.
Do I
You-
lose a hope?
You gain a hope, actually. Every time you roll with hope and succeed, which a 16 is successful on this thing, you gain a hope point. Hope can be used to power your different special abilities. So if you look at your loadout, you can actually see what your character's powers are, and they should say, hey, to do this thing, you have to spend a hope, and you'll do whatever.
Yeah.
Had you rolled, however, a 16 but with fear, where the 11 was the fear die, you are still successful, but I generate a fear point that I get to hold on to and use for later nefarious things, to change the circumstances of a situation or a battle, or to activate enemies. You should actually all have started the game with 2 points of hope, and I am starting with 2 points. I'm going to go ahead and use my d20 here of fear to begin with. So I'm going to use a d20 to establish that.
Alright.
Boom. So you can see I have 2 points of fear. I'm going to leave that out there for y'all to see.
But yeah, so I'm picking up the box, seeing how much it weighs,
Yeah.
like shaking it. trying
You're
to
shaking
see.
it, and it's like there's something instinctual in you. It's like, this doesn't seem right.
Does it feel like heavy or is
It's
it like
heavy.
light?
It's like medium. I don't know, the amount of importance he put on whatever this is. You're like, this package seems like a decoy.
What's heavy to you?
Rock.
Rocks.
That's true. It's like
It's
two
like a
acorns.
medium weight for you. Lizelle could probably just like pick it up, but you're like, ah.
How big is this box? Can
Uh,
she even pick it up?
For
I have +2 strength. Yeah,
I know,
can
but
pick it
like
up.
you're over here like
yeah, for
It's
Em-
awkward.
like a
but I can
squirrel
pick it
eating
up.
like
yeah, for
a
Ember, you're like,
pumpkin.
"Ow, what's going on with this thing?" And we're Lizelle would probably just be like,
I'm like shaking it above my head.
yeah.
Okay.
Gosh.
Yeah, there's something not quite right with what you would have expected. for the amount of importance. Again,
All right, y'all. I want to open the box to see what's in it. Are y'all okay with that?
If this blows up, I'm standing further away from them because I'm scared.
If you want to open it, go ahead and open it. I think that'll be perfectly fine.
Okay, I'm opening the box.
You open this box.
There's not even a lock on the box?
No, it's just like a,
Let me in.
Some
Okay.
For an
important box.
important
Yeah.
package.
now.
He's sending us away to be killed.
pop it open, and there are just like various stones is the best way to
It was rocks!
and carvings,
I knew it.
and they all have a frowny face on them.
Like the rocks just have frowny faces.
Yeah,
on
somebody
them?
carved.
Judging me.
The whole thing
Was a
seems very
chest.
disappointed.
We've I believe we've been set up. I think we're about to be attacked.
As you say that,
Oh my god!
from the dark, you don't know how right you are.
Oh my god!
As you all look up and see from the shadows, Thistlefolk, people that live here in the Sablewood, have used this opportunity of all of y'all's distraction to surround your characters, and they all jump in to ambush you. They will act first in this combat.
Oh my gosh.
Map. Here's all of our friends, our awesome terrain. A lot of this, or some of this, was provided by Brass Tack, is someone that makes terrain here for Gigabites. So we're awesome. We are excited to have and be able to use some of their stuff for this amazing map. One thing you'll notice is that Daggerheart does not use grids. This is not a gridded combat like other games, but we still use minis. The ranges basically work like this. You have melee, which is basically if you're right next to somebody, that means boom, you can punch them. That's very close, so between like 5 to 10 feet, which is basically 3 inches on this.
It said like less than the length of a playing card.
Yeah.
2 to 3 inches.
How far is far?
So far is 30 to 100 feet, or about 12 inches.
So you can hit everybody, Lizelle.
Okay.
That button doesn't work.
No.
So yeah,
You
but
got
you could
that.
basically, you would say from you and look to see where.
Okay.
So anytime you need to make a movement, we're going to be using this instead of like playing cards and pencils and all that kind of stuff. We'll just use our measuring tape to see if you are within range. But because of this situation, you have all been ambushed, and these thistle folk, they're basically look like ghillie suits, basically, but
Oh,
with
what?
brambles and whatever. They've kind of used the wood of the woods and the trees, so when they move, they're like undulating, like what you talked about. They
Mhm.
kind of have this weird movement about them. Makes it very odd to see as they all
Whatever.
and come rushing down
Get away from me.
and rushing towards all of you, and are all going to make an attack. So my go. The difference between you all and the GM, I only roll a single d20 when making rolls, as opposed to y'all's duality dice. So I just get this plus my modifier to see who attacks. So I believe this is
That's me.
Clementine up front as one of the thieves rushes in to attack.
That's Russell Thiefson.
I love how it makes no noise. It just silently makes its way.
What did you
I was like, stop.
I'm using rubber dice. This makes me so happy. You don't even know.
It does not make me happy. I need to
I
hear
love the
click, click, click,
noise.
click,
This is
click.
why I roll it, because it makes no noise and it gets people so agitated. I rolled a 17.
That definitely hits me.
Plus 1, so an 18. That hits your evasion
Yes.
score. Okay. At this point, you have a choice.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll the damage, which is 1d8 plus 5 physical damage.
Oh, freak. Sorry.
Plus 2 points of physical damage.
7?
7. If you look on y'all's character sheets, you have damage thresholds for minor, major, and severe wounds that you can potentially take.
Mhm.
If I roll if I roll over
Mhm.
that number, you'll see that you're going to take a certain amount of actual damage.
Mhm.
So when I say 7 points, it's not actually 7 points, it's just hitting Fairy's threshold.
Mhm.
So what is your first threshold?
Okay, so my first threshold is 7 for minor damage.
So right now I would be dealing minor
1 hit point.
1 point of damage. You can elect at this point to spend an armor slot and reduce the damage by amount that your armor points are down to 0.
I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna do that?
I'm gonna do that. So my armor's 5.
Oh my God.
So
You would only take
2, which
which
is
is
nothing.
Uh,
Or do I
that's
mark a
slots.
stress?
No,
We
but
are-
the slot is reduced by how much armor you have.
You
How much
start
damage?
with like none, and then but you don't have any armor.
That's
Did
what
you
I'm
not-
saying.
Did you not buy any armor?
Wait, did you
Oh,
equip
you
your
have to
armor?
Oh, you have to equip it.
Yes, you have to go.
I picked out armor.
You have
Okay,
to go
I don't-
under, like, scroll down to where your this part is, like the features
Oh.
and stuff, and then press
Oh,
equipment,
press equipment.
and then you press the little
Oh, I
squares next to them and equip them that way.
that's kind of important, I guess.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You do take 1 point of stress.
Okay, but no damage.
Correct.
Okay.
You can have up to 5 points of stress at any time. If your character does have the full 5 points of
That
stress
makes more sense now.
and is hit with an attack, you'll lose at least 1 hit point, even if the
Okay.
damage. Okay, once you have 5 points of stress, after that point, you'll
You-
start taking damage.
Okay. In 20.
Okay,
You can't catch me.
can't catch me. So you have spent your armor slot and reduced it down to no damage at all, but you do take 1 point of stress out of your
Yes.
potential 5.
Mhm.
So this Thistleful person comes rushing up. They have basically all these like twisted, gnarled blades, and when it comes and rakes through,
Mhm.
the thorns almost seem to kind of like rip around and trying to like find some gap in your armor, but you're able to like maybe spin cabbage
When
around.
you say, my cabbages!
Oh, no.
My cabbages!
You spin around and do that. I believe this is Lizelle. Unfortunately, you have 2 of these thieves coming to rush in.
That's going to be their first mistake.
Yeah. Because they haven't been spotted. I think these 2 are going to be using their ambush reaction attack.
Oh my gosh.
So let's start with.
TPK.
I have 2d20 here. Here we go. We're gonna see.
You are cracking yourself
I
up
am.
over there.
Because it's a natural 20.
Oh, wait.
Lizelle, no!
What?
I thought criticals in this game were the
That's-
same number on both dice.
I don't
Is
roll
that
2 dice.
Oh, okay.
As a GM.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And a 16. Does a 16 plus, or does a 17 hit your evasion?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're only level 1s,
I'm just-
What do you?
I'm just a baby.
Listen, I'm about to mess them up though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've
Lizelle crashes out.
Just
In
started
real time.
combat. I almost was about to be like, rain of flame!
No, I know. I was
Like-
like, I have a plan.
Like with the wizard just like fireballs everything like before the party can even get in.
I didn't say. I said cast fireball.
All right, both hit, but both are going to be doing for their ambush attack
This is crazy.
2d4 plus 8.
Oh, God.
So let us start with that. So the first 2d4 plus 8. Get down there.
See, it's getting stuck.
See, now you don't know. Now you don't know.
Get down there. Get down there. Haha!
2 and a 3.
That is 5 plus 8, so 13 points of
Oh my god.
damage for the first attack.
So you'll take 3.
Yeah, you took
Or-
half my.
Or you can do
spend your
armor.
You can spend as many armor slots as you want to reduce the damage.
I reduced the damage. Wait, so I reduced damage by how? By per.
It would be by 3.
So one slot takes out the 3 damage I would take.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you can spend a second slot to reduce it by 6, a third slot to reduce it by 9, and so on. As many slots as you have available.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Or you can decide to just take.
This is the first one.
This is the first one.
Oh my god.
You're crazy. He's crazy.
So
He's
and that's how much was those? How
13
much?
for the first attack.
3 is 10. Is 7. I'll use 3 armor slots.
3 armor slots.
So I
you're
take
reducing
1.
it down to 9, which takes you to which threshold?
What's 13 minus 9?
4.
4.
4. So I'll take.
So you
one
take a
HP.
stress
Take one.
point.
Take a stress.
I take a stress too.
Yeah. No, you would only take a stress because 4 is below your minor damage threshold.
Wait. So
like-
So 6 is where we would take minor damage.
Mhm.
So 6. So 6 is 1.
Mhm.
12 is
2.
2, and then,
And then
above 12 is 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you would have taken 3 of them, but you reduce it by 9, so you're taking.
Or if you
9.
just wanted to take 2 damage, you could just reduce the damage enough to only take 2 points of damage.
Mhm.
No, we'll.
You want to do all of it to take the stress?
Yeah, I'll take a stress.
Also, we're using damage a lot. Damage and HP are 2 different things.
Yes, that's true.
We may want to make sure we're using the correct terms.
Jeannie makes a great point. So damage is basically seeing how much it hits those various thresholds. Once it meets a certain threshold, that's when it gets into how many hit points you have.
Mhm.
So there's kind of a barriers to make it that way. So you only take a stress from the first attack as you dodge that first one. Let's see if I can get these to. Ah! I gotta toss those. 6 plus
That's
another.
worse. That's worse.
14 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Lizelle is just using 3 armor slots again.
Oh my god.
How many? Is that all your armor?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Zell just. Would you like to describe how you dodge these 2 ambushers from gutting you?
Oh my gosh. With all the finesse I have.
Just all the back
Tap
flips and,
dancing.
tail whips.
Oh.
Okay,
I feel like there's something.
so let's.
There's one more
Yeah.
right
There's
here.
one more.
Not to be evil.
No, I know.
I just
That's
like
coming
if
up
you
to
were
you.
doing that. Also.
And
I'm flying around. I'm zipping around.
you're watching,
Can't
and
give me
you're like, huh, and you're watching the others, not realizing there's one like sneaking up behind you. It was almost a nat 20. Was not though.
Evil.
15.
Oh.
15 hits your evasion. It is also going to be using their ambush
No
ability.
We're just
I
little
am
guys. Oh,
Oh,
3,
that's not as bad.
11 points.
Oh, it's still bad.
This is not their
so
normal
I'm gonna
attack.
use 2 armor slots.
Okay.
And then do I take a stress?
Yeah, if it goes below into your minor.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So, boom, they're instantly trying to just take y'all out. At this point, here's how combat now works for the rest of this. There is no initiative. You can all just decide who wants to go next. When you do so, you will basically put a token here in our tracker, our combat tracker.
Mhm.
In this case, we're just going to use, if you have a token and want to hand something, that's great. If not, you can just give me a D20, D6, whatever, and we'll just put a 1 on that thing. You throw it into the bin, but for every action token you put in here, I get to then use one to activate one of my enemies to do something.
Oh.
So wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all can front load all your stuff, but after you all go, I then get to start spending
Oh god.
those
Okay.
actions to retaliate in some way.
I
But
need to
everybody's
check
within close
something.
range. Who would like to retaliate?
Me?
So am I able to like fly around and get the like thieves to get like grouped up closer?
You can try to move, yeah, to like draw them if you want to like use, let's see, what's a good?
Can I throw them closer to each other?
How strong are you?
Oh,
I have a +2 strength.
What?
if you want to try,
Small but strong.
if you want to try to
That's
use your
crazy.
strength, I will impose disadvantage on the roll just due to your size, but you can definitely try to grab one of them and throw them 100%.
That's insane.
I'm down with that.
Okay. So, what? It'll just be a duality roll again.
Yeah, so you want to go first?
Yeah.
Try to throw one. Throw a token there. That is your token.
I'm scared.
All right, so this one right here, which way are you trying to toss them to?
I'm gonna try to get him like over here,
Ooh.
because that way, like, if we get them all like together, we can
Right.
do like area attack.
So like 4 inches
Whoa.
thereabouts.
I'm just grabbing him
Yeah,
and like
yeah, yeah.
eating him over
fairly
me in
close.
the carriage.
I'll say I'm gonna set that DC to a 14. That's what you're trying to do on your duality dice.
Okay. So duality plus a disadvantage +2 for my strength. Let's see what I get. I got a 6 with hope.
A 6 with hope. Okay, so you fail.
No.
But since you fail with hope, mark a hope. You just don't get what you want. That's it.
So you gain a hope, but you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So even on a failure with hope, you still generate a hope.
Okay.
But what that means, like if she failed with fear,
You don't get anything.
you don't get anything and I get a fear,
Okay.
or I could instantly say, like, you grab them, they grab you instead, and now you're grappled. You know, like, aha, oh no!
No, instead I just grabbed a hold of like their pant leg and like I'm just looking up.
They look
at
You
them.
just
down to,
pants
like,
them.
what, you know what you're trying to
Like,
do or accomplish? Like, okay.
She just breaks her arm.
So you grab it. Oh, you're struggling. It's a struggle, but
Yeah.
they struggle. Who would like to go next?
Yes. I would like to mark a stress and step into the shadow of the cart
Whoa!
and appear in this one's shadow.
What ability is that? Can you
That
describe
is my shadow stepper ability, where I can move from shadow to shadow by stepping into the shadow cast by any other creature or object, and I can to anywhere other shadow within far range.
To be
Beautiful.
fair, it's nighttime, so
It
we're in
was
the shadow of the earth right now.
It's not a shadow. Sorry. But once I come out, I am hidden.
Oh, so they
Ooh.
can't see you.
Sneak attack.
So that's there.
All right. So that's your action. Your action. All right. And finally, Clementine. What would you like to do?
Okay.
You need to get
Does
yourself back
movement
here.
like count as an action,
It's
or
part of your action. So you could like move and attack.
okay? But is there opportunity attacks in this game?
No.
There's not.
Not that I remember.
Okay, I didn't think that was a thing either.
Didn't
but
think so
I just
either.
wanted to check. I want to use my vicious entangle spell. I'm trying to put it on this guy.
Which one?
This one.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Vicious Entangle. What do I have to do, or what do you have to do?
I have to make a spell cast roll against a target within far range, and if I succeed,
Oh,
he's restrained.
yeah, you're good.
I'm saying this to everyone. This is my fear die. This is my hope
All
die. Okay. Is this a 6? I always have a problem with this. Or is that a 9?
It's
It's
a
kind of like
Okay.
a dot.
It's got a
yes.
dot under it.
Dang it! Whatever, it's fine. It's a 13 with hope. Oh wait, you said 9.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
9.
Oh, never mind. It's a 16 with fear.
16 with fear.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll take it though.
that hits.
Okay.
But
Oh.
I get a fear.
Yes.
Or so you use your tongue.
No. It's a spell where vines come out of the ground and like restrain
Clementine
them.
is doing druidy stuff.
I'm
Druidy
doing
Not
druidy
frogs.
stuff.
Not for.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have to remember that this one is all kind of wrapped up.
Yeah. And it says on a success, I can spend a hope to temporarily restrain enemies very close to them. So is he very close or just close?
He's
to
very
that guy?
close.
He's
It's
very
less
close.
than a
He's-
playing
yeah.
card.
Okay, so can I restrain him also
You're gonna
if
spend a
I
hope to
spend
do
a
that?
hope? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they take 1d8 plus 1 damage
Oh,
from
roll
it.
me a
look at you,
D8.
Clementine.
Okay. Is that a 1? It's just a 1. Just 2 damage.
Just 2 damage.
I'm just a little frog.
You're doing more than what I've done, though.
Oh,
I'm just holding on to somebody's legs right now.
well, it didn't matter, but it was actually
Okay,
it was
so that
actually
actually
18.
Okay, so you did 2 damage. That does not hit their threshold,
Mm-hmm.
but so that means they'll take
Stress.
So they each are going to take 1 stress.
Can we cause them to get enough stress and pass out by just like running around?
Well,
Just making them so upset.
So just like if you end up doing enough stress, if they have stress, that means that every time after that you hit them, you will start doing damage.
Okay.
So that's one of those ways of being like, even if we're not hitting their damage thresholds, we can at least stress them out enough that we can start at least doing 1 point of damage and so on and so forth. So that's those 2. They are now tangled up, and so they can't.
They can. It says they can take actions, but they can't move.
They can't move. Okay, but I now, because of your fear, I'm going to go ahead and take another fear for myself.
Sorry.
Which one of the things I can do is spend fear to end effects on somebody, which means that would be their only thing they could do. But Lizelle, you went, so that is my turn. Now I have 3 action tokens.
Leave me alone.
Ooh. You're there. That's there. I'm gonna activate. This one seems, because if you remember, the other ones did like this vicious attack. That one didn't on Clementine. Kind of spots it like, okay,
That's
you're
so
watching them, you're watching them. They run up past Clementine
Oh.
and jump on your
Whoa.
cart.
Because I have an action token, can I do something real quick?
No. That's the middle of my action. They jump on the back, and I'm going to.
It's okay, I still have the box of rocks.
No, I know what to do. I know what to do.
Yeah.
I got this.
So I'm basically spending one of my fear tokens so that they go jump on the back, and your cart is all right, and it's going to start taking off. Lurches forward. Then I get spend that one's, I believe, or is that yours?
That's
yours.
right.
A D20. I apologize.
Boo.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend this one. Is being held by you?
I'm holding onto his legs. If he moves, I'm going with him.
Just tries to. Basically, just tries
I couldn't
to
throw
stab you.
him, but I'm holding on. I have +2 strength. I can for sure do that.
They're gonna try to attack. It's a nat 1. That could. Whoops! It's literally
Cool.
my dice
So I
says.
couldn't throw
oops.
him, but now
Yup.
he's also just like stuck
Yup.
with me, holding on to him. Great.
This
I'll
is
give you
all
advantage
true.
on your next attack, like
Cool.
on that person, because they basically are now like tangled up, and like oh
They
no,
tripped over me because I was holding on to their legs.
perfect.
Your wings are like in their eyes, and they're like, "Oh my god, where am I going?"
So I'll give you advantage on the next attack against them, and then I have one more.
Yeah.
So my next one, I'm going to go ahead and just spend my one of my fears. So I'm only down to 1 fear to end this one's condition. He takes his knife and cuts through the brambles and gets back up.
Boo.
And it's back to y'all.
So, can we drag somebody and then attack, or does dragging count as like our action?
I think that would count as your action.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm going to attack.
Okay.
She's over it.
Oh, I'm going to attack.
All right.
So because I'm hidden, it is a sneak attack.
Ooh.
damage. So I added an additional d6 to my damage roll when I attack. Okay.
All right. So roll your duality dice. Your 2d20. Or sorry, 2d12.
Yeah,
I was so used to
like-
I was like,
sorry.
this,
game,
this is
different
my fear. This is my.
Yeah.
Which one was your hope? This
You
So,
one?
got a
yeah.
12 your hope dice!
Yeah.
23 with hope.
Oh.
Let's
20
go.
Oh,
Let's
yeah!
go,
Zelda.
Zelda.
Suck
Alright.
it, Thistle Man.
And how much damage do you do?
I think that's what they
Okay,
were
I
so-
held
okay.
that guy in place,
How does-
so it's all good
So
stuff.
how do I determine it? So it's my.
Your weapon should have a damage
Okay.
die.
1d8
So
plus 3.
So I just want to make sure because I'm holding a dagger and a small dagger, and it says paired +2 to primary. What is
it's probably auto.
is that auto added?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Ow.
it's a D
But then for sneak attack, you
So it'd
add
be a D8
more.
D6.
plus a D6
Okay, okay.
+3.
Okay.
1d8 is 8, right? And
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
+3.
Let's go.
5. It's 10.
10 points.
Wow.
That gets into major. How much? So it hits their major.
Also, don't forget you got a hope.
Oh, yeah, add
You
a
generated a
hope.
hope. So it hits their major threshold. So that does 2 points
Nice.
of damage to that one.
Oh,
They
wait.
are.
Was I
not-
supposed to spin this? It doesn't matter, does it? It's fine.
for your sneak attack? Should just be a part of your character. I don't think it's anything you have to spend.
No, so before I had to spin it before the attack roll.
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah.
That Thistlefolk ambusher is not looking good. Oh,
Haha.
got it in the kidney. What's he gonna
Karma.
Um,
do? How dare you?
Deserved.
deserve.
Get away from my box. I'll
You
go.
wanna go? All right, let me done with
Sorry, I'm trying to
No,
figure
it's
out
okay.
what to do.
That's cool.
Okay. So I can use my frog tongue to grab onto stuff close to me. So I'm gonna use my little frog tongue to get on the cart with him. I'm just gonna put myself here though, so
Okay.
we can fit.
Are you getting off of
Yeah.
cabbage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump onto the cart with him.
Does
And
that require a
then-
hope to
No, it requires me to use a stress if I use it as a weapon, but I'm not using it as a weapon.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack him just with my short staff
Okay.
and try and knock him over so he can't steer the cart.
Okay. Give
What
me
if
a
we
roll.
just blew the cart up?
We need a cart. I can't fit all of you on my emu, guys.
Give
Okay,
me an attack.
don't hurt me. Do I? It says +2 instinct. Is that I add +2 to the roll?
Yeah. I
Okay,
believe so.
I assume so.
For your staff.
Do it for me. Yeah.
Mhm.
Please be nice to me. Oh, 25 with hope.
Oh my gosh. You generate a hope.
Yippee!
Roll some damage for me.
Okay. It's 7 damage.
Ooh. As that hits into
It's magical damage. I don't know if that means
That
anything.
that can matter. There's
Okay.
physical and magical. So do tell me because certain creatures will
Okay.
be either resistant to magic or resistant to physical.
Okay.
But these are just regular old
guys.
folks. So yeah, you clock him upside the head. It's your turn.
I'm gonna use my glowing rings and attack the guy in front of me.
Okay.
So I roll for agility first, so I get a +1 on that.
Okay.
So I have 10 with hope. I'm so good at getting hope.
Go
Unfortunate-
fairy.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
No!
Your
I
ring.
still get the hope.
You still get the hope, but you just don't achieve what you were going for as the rings come flying past. Oh!
Look though, look.
That was a good shot.
Hey.
Very upset. The Thistlebook though is kind of. The other ones are looking around, seeing the cart taking off, and they almost look like now they're probably looking for an exit strategy. They're not looking to stick around.
Not on my watch.
As I will I'm going to take 2 of these to generate a fear for myself. So now I have a fear token. And then one other action.
Oh, get away from me.
But this one, I'm going to spend a fear that I just generated and an action.
I'm getting bullied.
As there's like, back off! And you see their hand glow with his magical energies. They send out this pulse. And I'm going to make an attack roll. You're the only person within melee range. But if successful, they're going to blast you backwards and deal magic damage. And they're going to push you into far range. They do not want They do not want you. Oh, out of there! It might not hit.
Do it for me. Do it for me.
7
misses. Suck it. Suck it, this
Dodge
man.
for this magical energy. It's back to y'all.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm good.
can I move and then do a spell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to spend a hope to do Rain of Blades. But first, I'm going to put myself here. That way, everybody is very close to me.
Ooh.
I make a spell cast roll, and all targets that you succeed against take D8 plus 2 magic damage.
Wait, am I gonna get hurt?
No, it's
It's only enemies? Okay. Just checking.
No friendly fire
Also,
here.
I
I'm just a
imagine this guy
baby.
is vulnerable, so he'll take an additional 1d8.
I agree
Yup.
with that.
So spell cast roll first.
You are. Did we ever have your disadvantage from that guy that was holding you? Did we ever include that?
We did not include the advantage from me holding him last time.
Okay, we won't worry about it. Something. Go ahead,
It's fine.
dude.
Rain of Blades. I got an 11 with hope.
An 11.
Does it hit me?
That does not hit.
Oh my god.
You were close.
I spent the hope just to get it back, so... Wait, I can... Hold on.
Huh?
I have a thing. Because of my fairy, I have, Luck Bender. Once per session after you or an ally in close range make an action roll, you can spend 3 hope to reroll the duality dice.
Gonna spend it.
Do it.
We're redoing this.
Here we go.
12 with hope.
No!
I give up.
Hold on. That hits these 3. It doesn't get this one.
Okay. I can live with that. So,
Oh wait, this one's at a disadvantage, right? Or vulnerable?
He's vulnerable
So
to
he'll
like
take
the
extra.
damage.
yeah, he'll take an
So
extra
go ahead and roll the
1d8.
damage.
So, everybody is taking 7 that it hits.
Oh.
And then
That's
the one
2?
guy that
Okay.
is vulnerable takes another 7.
So 14?
Yeah, the guy laying down takes
Dang.
14 damage.
He's
He got
Jover.
blasted. Rain of Blades.
Oh! You killed everybody.
Absolutely dropped.
Oh.
Because that got up into the severe damage on the BAM!
She's a dragon.
I love that. It's just a bunch of flying, throwing blades.
But
That's
this
awesome.
The ambusher is like, oh, now I really gotta get out of here. Who's next?
Me, I'm thinking. Because we have beef. He's on my cart. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Now, I'm going to use my tongue as a weapon. Since I'm standing right there and he tried to blow me up.
What a jerk.
It is. So, I have to use a stress. Or mark a stress. It's one of my ribbit abilities for the people out there who were wondering. Okay.
That luck bender ability. Barely came in.
Are they dead?
Came in. Oh yeah, 3 of them are dead. It's only
Oh,
the one
no.
on the cart that's still
Okay,
alive.
it's a 13 with hope. Does that
To hit the
him?
ambusher?
Yeah.
No.
Dang it!
Oh my god.
I
How
will eat
strong is
you.
this guy?
Y'all are, it's just,
Ugh.
you're just so close. It's like,
Whatever.
just not.
Whatever. I
hitting.
gotta hope
You gotta
from
hope.
you. You suck. Sorry.
It's up to you.
Okay, so
Save me.
I'm gonna just. So I can move and attack.
PCs can move anywhere within close range when they are making an action roll. If they want to move as their only action or get somewhere beyond close range while in danger is present, they should make an agility roll to see if they get there safely.
What I'm saying is, can I shadow step and attack?
It's part of the
Yeah.
part of the shadow step ability.
Yeah, just moving,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can I?
Like you can shadow step onto the back of the cart.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the, okay.
100%.
I also, but is unique hope actions, are unique hope features an action? Is that a
Does it say? So does it say to spend a?
to spend 3 hope? Is that an act?
Yeah.
That itself is an
That's
action.
part of it. So a part of your thing is spending the 3 hope, and that's the action.
That's the whole action.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, like I can spend 3 hope to double the hope die of a spellcast
Yeah,
roll.
So I would just spin that outside of combat. I got it. It's fine. It's fine. So we're coming for this guy on my cart.
All right.
We're going to shadow step into this guy's statue or shadow, come out of the other guy's shadow on the cart.
Yup.
Then we're going to attack him.
Got that sneak attack too, right?
Yeah, sneak attack.
Please.
Uh,
Please
so
hit
we'll-
him.
Give me that duality dice.
All right. These are the right ones. Yeah. Fear, hope. Let's
All right.
go.
Well,
15 with fear.
15 with fear, so I generate a fear. You do hit though, so give me damage.
Kill him.
10.
How do you want to do this?
Well, as you see, I stepped into that shadow, came out of his shadow, and went straight for his throat.
Oh, just what? Out in the back, out the front?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's
It's like that perfect anime. It's just like the silhouette against the moonlight as this blade goes through and a spray of mist. The cart.
this is a nice calm beast. I'll say that. This cart is just
So are they all dead now?
Oh yeah.
Run those pockets! I do have arcane sense, so I can see if they have anything magical.
Ooh.
They don't have anything magical.
Okay, run their
Uh,
pockets. Tell me how much gold I get.
Unfortunately, who would like to make maybe some knowledge rolls about the thistle folk?
I'm stupid.
Oh wait,
Maybe they can make a
so
knowledge roll.
I know I'm just stupid.
we're
Give negative
all-
to
Yeah.
we also have a negative knowledge.
Yeah, I also-
Okay, I have a 0 in knowledge.
Better than a -1.
knowledge. We roll on them duality dice. Anybody can roll. It's
You
not
know
gonna-
what? I'll do a knowledge roll. We'll see how this goes.
I hope you get doubles.
I got 15 with fear.
Take that.
Whatever.
That's the
Whatever.
first time I ever rolled a fear in this game.
It's because you're so scared of thinking of a thought.
So as
You
you're
were
like, as you're going through their pockets, you realize like, oh yeah, because you maybe did some studying before coming out with the Sablewood. Like, what am I getting into? The Thistle are ambushers. They kind of live off of attacking carriages that come through and to take back to their villages. That's kind of how they keep themselves sustained. So they probably don't really work and money that way. They're more looking to steal food and supplies. So they don't have any cash on them, but you do find, some jerky. You find, in fact, one of them, you are digging around and you find this locket. You open that locket and you see an etching of this person's face. You've pulled it down, and with them and their children,
I take the locket, throw the picture away, and put the locket in my pocket.
Fafo.
Wow.
He played.
Played
around.
There's only one locket?
There's only one locket that
Here, you can have the picture out of the locket.
I will take
Would I know, like,
I take
How-
the picture.
Take the
Lizelle
picture.
has the picture.
what wait
Oh. Would I know,
Um,
I'm
like,
a thief and a
how much?
protector. Like, what did you expect from me?
This will be.
I'm protecting my locket.
Okay.
Would I know, like, how much further we have to go through these woods? Like, is it a long
Not much
journey?
further. You're gonna be
Okay.
going. Yeah. Number map. So you all, you survived the ambush.
Yup.
Discovered that the king figured, I am hiring a couple of thieves and known, ne'er-do-wells, and well, the rogue. And one of your experiences, what is it again?
Thief.
Thief. But I was hoping
I'm keeping
that
him honest.
But I'm
keeping
also a
him honest.
protector.
right. It was hoping that, but put in a kind of a gotcha, and you found the gotcha, which was the frowny faces that the king put in there. Like, I'm disappointed in you. And so you all continue on to Hush. You basically are moving further into the forest when you spot a large stone pillar just buried deep within the earth here. And it's carved top to bottom with these ancient dwarven symbols. It denotes one corner of the peaceful village of Hush. You were told to look out for this thing. And when you pass through that stone marker, you feel this like sensation like of a bubble pop. And all of the sounds of this village just wash over you. Of all the friendly chatter and the people living here, like you didn't hear
So
anything.
is it like a magical thing? I have arcane sense.
Yeah,
have to
you
tell
were
me.
like, you didn't hear anything
You have to
until
tell.
you went, and now the sounds of a village wash over you.
Just to be clear, this is the next day.
No, it's the same day.
It's still night? Is it still morning?
So it's still
Oh.
like evening time, so probably like 9-ish.
I'm taking the
thereabouts.
red eye trip to get to the town.
Though the trees of the Sablewood are still the same that you saw here, there is something very safe about this place. It's very comforting. It's kind of a smallish trading village. There's a bunch of smiling faces. They all wave to you as you come through, and there's just kind of lively music playing throughout this place. And you see it coming from this tavern in the middle of this huge tree. There's like 3 levels as it's winding up this massive tree. Unfortunately, at this point, you don't know where the Whitefire Arcanist is in this massive village. That's who you're trying to get this package to. So what would you like to do?
The one we opened?
You opened the decoy package. You don't know
They know
Wait.
what the package is.
where the package is on the carriage.
Whoa. Okay.
So we have a carriage full of packages? What's
Yeah.
on the carriage?
He's
We don't know if
hiding
it's the
the
right
package.
one.
Is
Yeah.
there any magical boxes on the carriage? I can sense.
No. There's
So
no
it's
magical
not
boxes, yeah.
There's no like magical art, like objects or anything.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay, I put in my experience that I'm good at finding people, places, or things
Okay.
because I'm like Wonderborn, so I'm like used to tracking stuff and
Okay.
looking for places.
Okay.
So is there something I could do
yeah,
to
so if
use
you want
that?
to, would you like to roll and use you're going to invoke your experiences to try to do
Yes.
some
Do you have
investigation?
to mark off stress to use experience?
No, you get
So your
it.
experiences gets you a +2 added on.
oh,
to the
to like
roll.
whatever roll he makes
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you would probably do an instinct roll and you'd add 2 to it. So you
Yummy.
Anytime a player is making an action roll, if they feel an experience could help them succeed, they spend a hope. You
Okay,
do have
I
to
spend a hope.
to
Okay,
use the modifier.
gotcha. I will
Oh,
do that.
that's fine.
Also,
Okay.
what is the? Would you say that's an instinct roll because it's like navigating for something?
You're
okay,
trying to talk to people,
figure it out.
figure out what's going
All
on.
right. So,
can I, while she's investigating and like trying to find things, can I sell that locket?
Sure. Yeah, you find somebody, you get a couple of gold for it.
What type of people are in this town?
All sorts of various heritages. You see dwarves, you see
Okay.
fae,
20 with fear.
20 with...
I'm sorry.
I'll hold on to that.
I'm scared. I'm just really timid. I'm so nervous.
It's my first time, guys.
You spot this this wild-born dwarf with a massive keg, like walking up to the tavern, carrying this keg with them. Friendly, come on, come in, everyone! It's time for live and drink. You make eye contact with her. People, as you would come asking around town, they tell you that Lausa Stallwind is the one to find. And obviously, this is the one you can tell. Very loud, very gregarious. Older woman with this beautiful, thick beard, an amazing array of braids. She sees you. Oh, welcome, newcomers. Come on in for good drink. Come on, come on.
Hello.
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 Oh, yes. What can I do for you?
Um,
Welcome to Hush. It's good to have travelers come in, take your shoes off. Come sit down. They'll be shined and ready for you in the morning.
I'm looking for the. Is it Whitefire Arcanist?
The
Is that what
Whitefire Arcanist. Oh, yes. She's just down the ways a bit. Can't miss her home there, suspended as it is. But come, you want to take some time to rest, I'm sure. By the looks of you, the road has been quite treacherous. I'll be happy to have you into the tavern.
Can I get a mead?
Come in. I'm sure the Whitefire Arcanist
Can I
will...
use my arcane sense to find the Arcanist?
Sure.
She just told me where it was. You don't trust
She's
me?
like down the way away. Like, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna...
We got that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down the way.
I don't like this.
You sure you don't want to come in and have a drink?
No.
You guys
No.
have to-go cups? For
I'm
me?
sure we could... Come, sit in a spell.
No. Okay.
It's up to you then. You don't have to.
No.
As she's talking, you also spot this little human person popping up, looking at you all. Ooh. Coming up close as y'all are in the conversation with Lausa. And checking out your emu. It's this young child.
Oh.
Can't stop wiggling, like constantly.
I grab him up by the back of his shirt and lift him into the air.
Oh my god.
You mean you're
they-
already flying? You grab him and pull him up
Yeah.
and there with you.
Fidget, they're like, let me go. You can't, like, they're just a mass of, like, big, thick, bushy hair, kind of raggedy clothes a little bit, but more not that they are like poor or like an orphan, just that they go through clothes and rough and tumble as they just like.
Why are you going through our things? Why
I'm
are you
not-
so interested?
I just don't get to see many people out this way. Let me go. How are you so small? Let me go. Oh, that's just Fidget. Let them go.
His name's
I
Fidget.
just dropped him.
Yeah, their name is Fidget.
Okay.
Just
Hi. Oh. I can show you where the Whitefire Arcanist is. Can I, Lausa? Can I show them? So, if you want to, I'm not your mother.
Well.
It was very friendly. It was, yeah.
I'll follow the kid.
All right, but it's gonna cost you.
I'm just
I
gonna
have some
stare at him and just
jerky.
lick my eyeball. Oh.
Okay.
See, I ran those pockets.
It paid off.
This is good thistlefolk jerky. Definitely a Strixwool.
He's crazy.
Very good. You ready?
Yeah.
I'll take you. Come. And this kid just.
Okay.
I'm gonna have y'all make some rolls
Can
to
I-
try
can
to
I-
keep up with Fidget.
Can I get on my emu
Yeah.
to run faster and try and follow Fidget?
I'm trying not to let your
I
Cabin give you
know.
an advantage
I
like that
know.
since nobody else has that.
What?
I
I can
She
tell you
can
have
fly.
an advantage too. I can
Okay,
keep
all
up.
right, all right.
We have different things that we're good at,
Okay.
Jeff.
I'm just trying not to make sure that.
No, let Clementine
Technically-
chase the kid on cabbage. Okay?
Technically, she could sit on my shoulder even because she's so tiny.
Fair enough.
I'm sure
I will
if
give
she
you
needed.
I could
advantage
also
on
just
these
like
rolls.
fly and hold on.
Okay,
That's fair.
how do I advantage with two? Like, I just add a third one.
You roll a d6.
a d6.
Yeah,
and it
add
just
that.
okay.
Yes, so that is with rolling with advantage.
The app is
Um,
so convenient because you can just click and say whether you have advantage
I
or
bought
disadvantage.
5
and then
sets
roll.
of dice though. I need to use
I'm
them.
I know.
I'm
I'm just trying to
willing
do an
to
app
say-
plug here.
either. This might be a finesse or an agility, as you're trying to keep up with this kid. I'll let you choose between finesse and agility.
I have the same
Okay.
modifier, so I'll do agility. I
Okay.
guess.
So add a d6 also to your duality dice.
Okay. Oh no. 21 with
My goodness.
fear. Again, because I'm evil.
Wow.
Am I evil? It's because I'm purple. I shouldn't be using this purple
I'm
one.
gonna take that.
You are a poison dart.
My cabbages. I'm
You're in
gonna
good
run into
company
a
here,
barrel.
it's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend.
He's gonna break my emo's leg.
No.
Remember, no harm to
You were
animals.
able to catch up. Remember, y'all have a cart that you're also trying to
Oh,
get
God.
through this.
What, are we not parking the cart?
The package is on the cart that you have to take to the Whitefire Arcanus.
Okay. So, because I can fly, I'll like fly in the air and try to navigate Lizelle while
Sure.
Clementine
And so,
tries to
Lizelle,
keep
you're
up with the boy.
the cart,
Oh,
boom, the axle breaks.
oh my god. The Oregon
You're-
Trail.
So the cart is now kind of stuck in the middle of this town, in the middle of one of the laneways, and you're still trying to keep up with the kid.
Oh.
So Fidget and Clementine take up. Ember, you're like, oh no. And Lizelle's just on this broken cart.
How important is the Whitefire Arcanus in this town?
You got the feeling they're very
Okay.
Actually, you know what?
You could ask
I
around.
am just gonna pick up the back of the cart while flying and like.
and help move it. Give me a strength roll on that.
Oh,
This is
God.
crazy.
I'm gonna say
I got a 22 with hope.
that hits.
Oh!
I was gonna say it's gonna be a 15, but
It's gonna be hard for you.
the other wheel is.
So
you
I'm
kinda
just
get-
like-
Your arms
pick it up and I'm
just like
flying.
start popping
But
out.
like because I'm flying, I just have to hold it up and like.
Aw. You're like
you
a
know,
little
the
flying
horse is gonna draw
car.
it, Like,
Oh, well, one of the wheels is fine, so you almost kind of just get the other
yeah.
side of it. So,
Oh.
boom. There you go. And you gain a hope.
See
for it.
my fear?
My
They can't
hope
even
meter
get
is full
me.
now.
Yeah, start spinning some of that hope.
I've spent 3 of
That's
it and
true.
I keep getting it back.
I only have 2.
Right?
I haven't gotten
You have
like
so much hope.
So much hope.
I'm evil apparently.
You make your way past basically all these homes through these villages, and they're obviously up into the trees. And eventually, you come out of the major hub of the city, and you're actually starting to be taking through farmland of Hush. And you see a variety of crops that have begun to cultivate a thin layer of glowing blue moss over everything. And at the top of it, you see their fruits and there's vegetables all grown throughout this thing, but they're kind of like what do you call it? They're grown on the side, almost mushroom-like in their construction, but it's this very odd fruits and vegetables grown up on the side of the trees, and this moss covering them. And they all kind of pulse with this heartbeat in one unison.
Odd as in our characters have never seen these things.
Yeah.
Does it seem magical? Like does it have
More in the sense of, wow, isn't that magical? Not as in there's magic making this happen. It's just
So if I
kind of,
lick the blue mold, the
No,
blue
then-
moss.
yeah, you're not gonna get a trip or anything.
Okay.
But among the thriving groves, you notice that the sablewood trees here have like faces carved into them
Don't like that.
on all sides, and the eyes are like peering in every direction. And of
Oh.
course, with the way the wood is, the faces seem to kind of like follow you all as you pass through. But there's
I'm just
one.
gonna stare at them back.
When you stop, they don't seem to move. It's only when you're moving that the faces appear to be.
Yeah, but I'm just holding the carriage up, so like I can stare at them as
Yeah.
they're moving.
Well, if you're
You're just like
Yeah.
flinching at the tree.
Um,
What do you want?
eventually, Fidget takes you to a place where this one tree that's larger than the other ones, and you can't help but instantly spot up in it. They're led by a rope. Is this massive like tree house that's being suspended by a rope, like thrown over one of the largest branches, being anchored down by a massive stone. And is
You
this
better open up the door, because if not,
oh, it's
I got this.
way up, like it's about like 50 feet up in
I
the
got
air.
this.
And Fidget rushes up, and there's there's light coming on from soft
so like,
yellow
is it
light.
just the like rope? Like, there's not stairs or anything to get up there. I got this.
I got
Yeah.
this too. I got
You
this
said
too.
50 feet.
Yeah,
I got this.
Is that far distance?
yeah, far. So
50 is within far or further than far?
within far.
Okay.
We got this.
Yeah.
So
We're awesome.
Fidget goes, "That's where the White Fire Arcanus lives."
I say thank you, and I give him another piece of jerky.
You are the best ever. What is your name?
I'm Ember.
Ember. I'm Ember Scout. I'm Fidget, Ember Scout. Fidget's Ember Scout, and they are like stomping around, super excited as they eventually like march back
Oh.
home.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm Ember Scout. I'm Ember Scout.
Does
I'm
anyone
Fidget, Ember
feed
Scout.
them?
I just have to feed it some trees.
Do I need to file something?
As Fidget takes off. But yeah, you're now below the Arcanus or the White Fire Arcanus home.
Okay.
All right.
It would be nice first, and
Oh.
I'll fly up and knock on his door.
Oh.
I was just gonna go in.
Yeah, I mean, I was.
Well, no, because if he doesn't answer, I'm taking the rope and dropping his house, because I could probably lift the rock.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, this rock is
I'll just.
it's counterweighting a cottage like massive thing. It is nothing you're gonna be able to fit.
Oh wait. So okay. So what? How do people normally? Can I tell how people would normally get in there? Okay. I'm just gonna go in then. I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm flying up and I'm not.
You're flying up.
How are
Um,
you getting up there?
I'm just gonna walk inside.
No,
But
but
it's
it's
in
like
the air.
50 feet up into
But
Yeah,
the
but
there's no
that's,
stairs
that's
or
in far
anything.
distance though, right? So I'm just walk through shadows.
Okay.
Walk through shadows up there. So
okay.
there is like how are you getting up there?
Okay, so I have a spell called Wall Walk, and I can spend a hope to allow a creature I can touch, which I'm assuming includes me, because I can,
Okay.
to walk on walls and ceilings. So I'm just gonna cast that on myself and crawl up the tree, because
Okay.
I'm a little frog.
We'll start with this one.
Okay.
You was like, oh, I'll just do that. You're starting to walk up the tree.
Okay.
Like this limb kind of like comes out from the wood and gently grabs you and plucks you off the side and sets you back down.
What the heck? I just lick my eye. Like, oh my god.
But you're able to just bypass that. You're able to bypass it because none of you are actually touching the tree.
Can I see if I'm like strong enough to like bring Clementine up there with me, and then she can knock on the door?
I mean, yeah. I will say it is going to be.
Oh! Wait, let me see if I can do this before I do something
Okay.
stupid.
Oh.
Okay, I got this. I'm gonna mark a stress to use my beast form to turn into a little mouse, so she can pick me up
Oh,
Oh, okay.
all right. Well, there you go.
and get up
So
there.
now I'm holding a mouse in one hand, and I fly up and I knock,
You knock on the door, and Lizelle, you just
Yeah.
up into the shadows, and you're all waiting there. You knock on the door, and the door,
I'm just gonna
Like-
stay a mouse.
the door unfolds like not petals, but like leaves. Opens up, and you see a 7-foot mix of a humanoid and firefly.
Oh, it's one of
Step
mine.
up
It's one of
as
mine.
this Arcanus fairy moves with this combination of like very slowly but like jerky movements, and she's wearing these tiny kind of grandmotherly spectacles. Oh, hello! Welcome! You were able to travel very far up here. Must be very powerful indeed. Oh, hello. Yes. Oh, wait. Are you the group that Imrys sent from the capital?
Yeah, we are. We have your package in the cart, but it's on the road down
Oh,
there.
you're very late.
We did our best. We were ambushed.
Thistle folk will do that.
It's okay. I got some jerky and a locket out of it.
You're talking about the locket.
Stop
Alright.
telling people.
Come, okay,
Oh.
let us get your cart inside. The package is very important indeed. She just makes this motion with her hands. The rope that's counterweight just begins to elongate as you all slowly descend down to the ground. The house unfurls like a flowering petal, opening up to allow y'all to bring the cart inside.
Okay. So
Yep.
I go and pick the back of the cart up.
She's like, oh, that doesn't seem good. I have to get that fixed. And it's a very spacious house, and you're all sitting inside.
Have such a lovely house.
Thank you
It
very
doesn't smell
much.
like roaches.
I should hope not. I do very well to keep it clean at all costs. It is very cozy in here. Very warm fire. There's tea already out for drinking if you would like to have some.
What is the
Just
king's
crawl on
name?
the
Imrys?
counter and
Imrys.
stick my tongue in the
So
tea.
how long have you and Imrys known each other?
For a very long time.
Very
Since when
long?
He was a boy.
Oh, when he was a boy, huh?
Yes.
Hmm.
Give us
Why?
the tea. Give us the dirt on the king.
Oh,
Goss.
that, well, when he was a boy, he sure did like his sweets. He would used to break into my cupboards to get at the various sugars I would use for my various concoctions.
Oh, so he's just a thief as well, and he thinks he can
Well,
judge me.
well. Let's not be too hasty.
You should have heard the things he was saying about you.
You need your character assassination.
Gosh! I'm not involved.
This is
I'm just
gonna
Are
be...
you still about?
Yeah, I'm sitting next to the.
Clementine is just
I'm
like,
sitting next to a little
Go
teacup
ahead.
with my little tongue in it. I'm just drinking out
This
of the
is
teacup.
going to be a
I don't wanna
presence
be-
roll.
Oh my
I'm
god!
going to let you know it's going to be
Now you're making up
at
fake
least a
beef.
20, but you will be able to spend hope and use your experience for character assassination
Oh god.
So you'll be able to add 2 to your.
to your roll.
All right, so I'm going to spend a hope. So I have one. I have +1 presence. My character session is 2,
So plus 3 to this
plus
roll.
3, and a hope is just +1.
No, the hope is what activates your experience.
Okay, so I spend a hope to activate my experience. All right.
Now you get a plus 3 to this, and you're
Mm-hmm.
looking for a 20.
Oh my god! No! Oh my god.
oh, let's go!
With hope.
With hope.
With
Twenty
hope.
with hope.
With
23.
3 with hope.
Yeah.
She
You just
Looks-
hate people so bad.
is very concerned. This is-
So sad.
What kind of things was he saying?
That you're just an old raggedy witch.
Never letting him get what he wants, and he hopes you finally take this package and get it over with, so you can be out of his hair after all these years. But
I think you're a lovely lady. I don't know.
your
why
your
you was
home is
saying
so
all that.
lovely too, and you
You're
seem
so welcoming.
you're so nice.
Well, I do this not for Imrys, I do this for the king.
If a mouse,
The
if a
king
mouse
is-
could
The kingdom,
That's what I'm doing.
Sean speak.
I'm just like,
the kingdom really doesn't deserve Imris. It really deserves better. I don't know why you do this for him.
I don't do it for him, I do it for the people.
But
selfless
someone else
queen.
should be in front of the kingdom, not him.
That is not for me to decide. Perhaps that is something for you. Come, let's do this.
Oh my god.
Come, let me see the package. And she goes up to the cart and puts a hand on the cart. And you can tell your words have affected her.
Oh my.
And she's like, once she was kind of like, all right, let's do this. So there's something, now it's dutiful as opposed to like something that she was wanting to do.
Oh.
And she puts her hand on the
Just made her
cart.
day so hard.
And just like her house, the base of the cart opens up, and
So I should have smashed the cart.
in the middle is this stone. And it looks like you all recognize it now. It is the keystone that is over the capital city's main gate. And she's like, this is why it was stuck here in the middle of the cart, keeping a secret. If any other city knew that this waystone, main archway, what is it? Keystone, sorry. If any other knew this keystone was gone, your town would be overrun overnight. This helps protect your city from being overrun and destroyed, but it must be powered, and I'm the one to do it. That is why I say I do this not for Imris, I do this for the people of the town.
But why does it have to be you? Why can't somebody else do it?
Because I'm the one with the power to do it. I'm the one that did it to begin with.
So what's gonna happen when you're not here?
I hope I can
The
live
mouse
long
is in
enough that
shock.
won't be the case, or be able to teach somebody new. Perhaps you? Would you like to learn? I could teach you. Would you
We'll
like to
see
take
how
over?
this goes.
What about Fidget?
Yeah, what about Fidget?
You should teach Fidget.
Oh my goodness!
He needs a purpose
If
in life.
I could get to that child
so
to
true.
understand the first thing about magic, then maybe. But they.
If you feed him
I
some
think-
thistlefolk jerky, he will do whatever you need him to
You
do.
and I both know there's potential in Fidget.
What's the inverse of character?
I know, I was just thinking that. I was like,
Oh,
what
well,
can
you
you
see,
do?
I also have this other thing. Wait.
Character
Build up.
resurrection.
I am also a deaf deceiver.
Oh,
You're so crazy.
Lazelle's out here.
Just right.
You're just trying to make this woman's life so difficult. Like giving her this kid that needs Adderall so bad.
Like, hey,
It's the
your best
structure
friend
he
thinks you're-
needs. The structure
You're
Fidget
sending him
needs
to
is right
military
here.
school.
Fidget does need some structure, okay?
Oh my gosh.
I'm doing it for the future.
Very well. I will maybe take some time to
Oh
meet
my
with Fidget. Until then, we should take some time to rest. We will have to travel to the open vale. It is further on into the Sablewood. This is where I will reinstate the ward. But I will warn you, to do so does bring about great danger from the spirits in the vale. They do not like the magic that I have to use, and it will disturb them. So I will need your protection as I reactivate the ward.
I got you. I'm a protector.
Squeak, squeak.
What kind of magic disrupts the spirits in that way?
Well, the kind of magic I'll be using. This is a very deep and old spiritual magic
That makes them very angry?
Yes.
Okay. We'll see.
Yes.
I'm
All right.
just drinking my tea on the
To
counter.
be a mouse the rest of it.
I'm taking advantage of my beast form. I'm
So,
stressed. I'm stressed out.
and so she says, like, we can either leave tonight, or we can take a rest for this evening. Go in the morning.
We should take a rest. And while we take a rest, you should really think about Fidget.
I will think about Fidget.
Do you want me to go get Fidget? I can fly back to
No, let's let Fidget enjoy their evening.
Oh, he'd enjoy it with some more jerky.
Okay.
At this point, I'll allow you all. Actually, she will say she's. I need to back up. We can't leave in the morning. We can take a short rest now before we leave to give you some time to recover from your journey.
Okay.
Sure.
So this allows
I'm not
you
a mouse
to,
anymore, but I'm on the counter.
take a short
I'm
rest.
still on the counter.
I'm still on the counter.
You can take a short rest. So during this time, you can do several different options. You can choose up to 2 of the following options. And you can choose the same one twice. You can tend to your wounds, so you patch yourself up and clear 1d4 hit points if you've taken any damage.
Did I take damage?
You can clear stress, so you describe how you blow off some steam, pull yourself together, and roll a d4 to reduce.
We're gonna go to that tavern and get some meat.
get some meat.
Getting crunk.
And reduce stress that way. You can repair your armor. Where
sure.
you describe how you spend some time quickly repairing your armor and you clear a d4 of your marked armor slots. Or you can also help an ally repair their armor. Or you can prepare, and you prepare yourself for what's coming ahead and you gain a hope. That way. If you choose to prepare with 1 or more members of your party, you may each take 2. So what would y'all like to do?
Lozelle needs some armor repair.
I want to clear
Yeah, sure.
stress.
Okay, so roll a
A
d4.
D4. Please be nice to me. 4. I only have 3. I'm winning. I won the game.
All right, and what else would you like to do?
I will help Lizelle fix some armor.
Okay, and how do you clear your stress? Like, what does Clementine do?
It's a vice of mine. I smoke a cigar sometimes, take the edge off, have a glass of
mouse.
strawberry milk.
No, she's not a mouse anymore.
Oh, okay.
She's still
No.
sitting on the counter. She's not a mouse anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just like have a couple cigars and I'm just like
All right, clear your stress that way.
my you know how frogs get that. I just do that and like a big thing of smoke comes out.
And then you're gonna help Lizelle
Hmm.
reduce armor. So
I
roll a
also put in my experience that I'm good at fixing things because again, living on the road, we
You're
can't
so full
find
of hope.
people that fix things.
Yeah.
We have to like
Oh,
learn how to do it ourselves.
I've been using it. That's the worst part. It's just because I've only rolled 1.
I'll give you. I'll do a 1d4
fear.
plus 1.
Okay.
Spend a hope, and you can do a 1d4 plus 1.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll that as you use things that you kind of find around Hush to fix Lizelle's armor.
2.
2, so 3, clear 3 armor slots. So that should.
You're just so amazing.
And then, what would you like to do, Lizelle?
I have to clear some stress.
Okay, so you also roll a d4, and what is Lizelle doing to?
Just around her place, right? We're taking a short rest.
You
Yeah.
guys have like an hour, so she
don't
will
have
lower
any
the
hope.
house to let y'all go throughout Hush, and
Oh
you want to go to the tavern and kind of have a drink, hang out.
Go lick the
Rouse.
blue moss.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna go hang out at the tavern.
Okay.
Maybe convince some people to just talk, find out some stuff, and then maybe like convince some people they hate each other. I don't know. Anyway,
That's
Oh.
what you do to de-stress is cause chaos.
This was like
it's 2.
so
So
evil.
you reduce 2 stress.
yeah, that's
And-
not evil.
No.
but that
It's a little
So-
devious.
Basically, you go up to the Clover Tavern, and it's like when you get closer, you now realize like it is 6 stories of these like curving, climbing stairs up this trunk of this ancient tree. Everybody's still here, carousing, having a great time. And as you're talking, you find out that there is this festival that everybody's getting prepared for. It's the first Moss Festival. It's basically when the moss starts to cover all of the harvest and everything. Everybody's getting prepared and getting really excited for. When you're in there, you see a Loreborn Clank. It is this like automaton, just like hanging out, playing cards. It looks like it's like cards with some acorns, and they have these like scratches on their shoulder, like metallic scratches. As you see a fox bat just kind of like hanging out on their shoulder. You can join them for cards. He's just like, yeah, come on in, sure. My name is Halethon. Good to have you here.
Good to be here.
Care to join in for some
Oh,
revanche?
definitely. Let's play a little. Let's just relax.
Very well. For the sake of our time, normally I would let us all role play this out, but we have less than an hour
Yeah.
of play time. So you carouse with them. Is there anything else you would like to do other than clearing your stress?
I cleared my stress. After I'm done enjoying my time and making some people drunkenly angry with each other, I will go back and I will prepare.
Okay. So you'll gain a hope?
I will gain a hope.
All right.
I'm gonna fix my armor up
have
and
any
like
hope
get
anymore.
like some of the mud and stuff off of it.
Okay. So you roll a d4.
So I got a 4.
I would have prepared together.
Okay. So you reduce.
Yeah, but I think I have to also be able to do it. And I use both of my things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You use your two.
What do you want me to prepare with you so you can get an extra hope?
You already have so much hope, though.
I know.
I wouldn't want
Yeah,
to
you're
waste.
full of hope.
Yeah.
So what else would you like
Can
to
I
do?
have your hope?
What do you have to do anyway?
Oh, it's your stress. I had armor points also that I.
It's raining.
You want to clear stress?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go outside and like look at the blue moss and like maybe eat some of it and see what it's
Very
about.
good. All right. Very nice. Yeah. So you clear out. Roll a d4 to see how much stress you clear. And it's like hush.
I got another 4. I didn't need all that. I had 1 stress.
Beautiful.
I had
And
3. I
it is
needed a
it's
bad.
a beautiful night here at Hush. The stars are out. It's just got this very peaceful village.
I'm just grabbing the moss,
and looking up at the stars, and it is like helping out all of y'all just kind of
I'm an
de-stress.
insect.
You're just like covered in blue. Like, why
and
are you blue?
The Whitefire Arcanist comes out and plucks some for herself and sits down next to us. It's always nice to have a fellow fairy here with me, because it can be quite lonely at times, and I fear that what we are about to face is going to be quite a challenge. But I thank you all for taking this time to help with this. Like I said, Imrus can. Well, now that I know what I know.
I can't believe you broke up her and her situationship. Like,
Situation.
He was using her. I
it's
can't.
probably
Hold on,
true.
I don't know. That's a little weird. She
Whoa,
she has
listen.
known him since he was a boy, not since she
We
was
don't
a
know what
girl.
she's up to.
Listen.
What is this? Twilight?
Listen. He's in the
Renesmee
wrong. That's all
Court.
that matters.
Yeah.
He's in the wrong. We all accept that.
I support
She knows
women's
that
world.
now, and I'm glad we're all on the same.
We're gonna
She look-
completely
she looks
dismantle
at
a
the-
kingdom.
He looks up at the stars. Like, it is time. Let us go.
So why do you want to do all this for a king that thinks so poorly
She
of
cares
you?
She
about
cares
the
about the
people.
kingdom, even though she doesn't know anyone there because she's outlived all of them. So really,
You're all in the
knows
cart
fidget.
at this point. They fixed up the cart.
I'm on my
She's helped fix
cabbage.
the wheel, and
Oh
as
my
y'all are going into the Vale,
oh wait, real quick. So after our short rest is over,
Yeah.
All right. Before we continue, after I go for my short rest, I need to burn 3 hope, to give myself whatever sneaky attack advantage for the rest of the day until I take another short rest.
all right, burn
You
that
have
hope.
3 hope.
Huh? I have 4 hope now. I just burned 3 of it.
Dang, I need to
I
get
have
some
to burn it
hope.
before I get into
I
combat.
got
Yes,
no
sir, roll
hope.
it.
I keep rolling with fear because I'm crazy.
I keep getting
I got-
hope.
I got 4 here.
It's because I'm scared.
So
Anyway.
as you're going into the open Vale, she says, "I may not know people there anymore, but that does not excuse me from not appreciating life and the souls that still live there. I have an attachment to
Imris, but he's gone. He doesn't like you anymore.
again, this goes beyond Imris. This goes to the people that live there, and I appreciate, like I said, all souls. I think we should hope that you would appreciate that and understand where I'm coming from.
Do you need a cigar? You look like you need a cigar.
I wasn't born there, so I don't know.
She just kind of, again, leans back into the cart. Very introspective at this point. Again, even more dutiful. Just be like this. She's like, I do this for the people.
She's about to start smoking the green.
I'm gonna just pull one out and like slide it over to her. I'm on cabbage, but I just like flick it at her.
She takes it and puts it in her satchel.
That's for later.
Take
As
the edge off.
you eventually come into one of, like, you're used to the Sablewood because you actually exit Hush. So boom, back into the big thick trees and the winding roads. She takes you what you didn't see was a pathway, but she kind of like helps open it up, and you enter into this massive opening, like an opening veil, perfectly circular. You never would have known this existed. She goes, carry on into the veil. After you travel, I would say very far into the veil, her antennae pick up. She goes, stop here. Yes, the keystone has responded to this location. Okay, quickly, surround me, and I will begin the ritual. You must understand. And her body begins to glow. This yellow kind of firefly. Whatever happens, you must protect me. If I am to die here, you will not be able to recharge the keystone. Whatever happens, protect me at all costs. She puts a hand down. You will know when to bring me the keystone. She throws her hand up when you see, pulls up this massive structure that grows up, like bursts up through the ground, and it is this like swirling gate. She telekinetically picks up the waystone, keystone,
She's crazy.
and moves it through, and it is floating here in the middle. As you're all watching this thing's rumbling. Just her eyes now have like rolled into the back of her head.
Oh,
Her antennae are her antennae are twitching to the pulse of her body glowing.
whoa.
And all this kind of stuff. And then she just goes, they're here. From the ground, ancient skeletons burst up through the ground. And off in the distance, in the corners, you see... Oh, wait, I did the wrong one.
You looked like a Navi from Avatar.
Floating out
Oh god.
are these wraith-like entities that seem to be phasing in and out of existence as they float over the ground. They come out through the woods on either side. They are all drawn to you. I'm going to put out this D8 here. This is going to represent the ritual. For every single one of these things you're able to kill, we tick the ritual down by 1. Once it gets to 0, the ritual is complete. However, every time she gets hit, it goes back up by 1.
No.
All right. So we've started the countdown. It is up to y'all.
I'm
What do you
fighting
do?
the thing in front of me.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hitting the one in front of me.
All right, give me a token.
Oh.
So glowing rings, I get a 16 with hope.
Oh, against one of the
Skeletal guys.
skeletal guys.
I'm gonna be real sad if whatever this is in the back I can't hit with physical.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is also a magical attack.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Does that matter?
How much damage? Give me some damage.
It might matter.
It does 9.
9?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How much? So it does 2.
Oh.
Completely
I
destroys
may be
that thing.
small,
All right.
but I'm tough.
Who's next?
Oh. Are these things dangerous?
Oh yeah. Everything in this is
Yeah.
dangerous.
How far is that?
Let's find out.
I don't know why I'm measuring. It doesn't mean anything. You all have to tell me what
Did
that
you
means.
tick the thing?
Yeah, it's at 7.
We got this.
14?
So it's far.
14 is
From you. Oh.
currently outside of far.
No! Oh,
So you would have to, but you can move and take your action.
am I gonna? But that's out of. It's so far away.
Well, you can move like 3 inches, and then that would bring you within far.
Yeah,
But you also have the thing that's
My
right there.
proficiency?
Yeah, you also have this too.
yeah, I know. But I wanted to check out the thing that was further away. But but also, sure. We're going to. It's such a waste. I need to pop something. Sure. We're going to just pop this one.
Okay.
So we're going to do shadow. We're gonna shadow walk here and attack.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna go here. Pop. All right. Da 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 da.
Yes.
Theoretically, if you shadow walked but appeared underneath somebody's feet, wouldn't that like trip them? Because that's technically in their shadow.
I think
Oh,
you
I
probably
went so
have to.
far. Ooh.
That is a 7 and 2, so 9
But it's with hope.
with
Blue
hope. So
die
you
was
gain
the
a hope.
hope die.
Unfortunately, that is not enough. You shadow step over there, try to attack, and it's just like you get through a couple of ribs,
Yeah.
but it's like a skeletal thing. Who's next?
Me, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Liza.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
token. My token. I'm close to him. Okay. I'm gonna try and hit him with my tongue.
Oh, you're not
Yeah.
moving? You're gonna use your tongue?
Yeah, because
Look
it
at
says
that.
it's close.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna mark a stress. I hope I hit him. I'm really trying to use my
What a waste.
lasso.
I was going to make him explode if I hit.
So 18 with hope.
18 hits, yes.
Yay!
And you generate a hope?
Yes, finally. The universe is on my side. Okay. It's 1d12.
Ooh.
4.
That's it, just 4?
Just 4. He's bullying me.
Oh, he's bullying me. Oh.
It's closer than 3 inches. It's very close.
Oh, no. This one is moving towards. We're going to spend 1 action to move this one to the Whitefire Arcanus. And this one over here, we're going to spend another action.
That's Clementine.
It's Clementine's. I have to be far. So it's going to move up 3 inches to be able to do this.
Yo.
Can you move there. And that should get me within 12. Perfect. As it moves forward, it kind of like you see this pulse of energy around from its brain as it reaches out and points a finger at the archivist.
That seems bad.
Yeah, 19 on the dice. She grabs her head as it whatever kind of like magical energy is striking her. We will pop that number back up to 8. The waist or the keystone shudders as she is struck. And that is everybody on my turn. Y'all's go.
Can I take measure again?
Sorry.
I had 4 fear.
Probably. I believe you.
Yeah. Actually, before y'all go,
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna spend 2 of my 4 fear.
4 fear.
As the ground shudders. There's 2 more skeletons
What the fuck?
pop up. All right,
Okay.
it's up to y'all.
The random blades?
Yeah, I'm doing random blades again.
Save us.
I got a 24. It doesn't say with fear or hope. It just says critical success. I got 2 12s. So.
Oh, do you get like extra damage?
So you deal extra damage on a critical. So any doubles in Daggerheart, if it's 2 1s, 2 12s, 2 2s, doesn't matter. Any doubles
I like that.
is a critical.
Do I get my hope back?
I don't believe you generate hope on a
Okay.
critical. Because roll damage as usual, and then add an extra damage equal to the maximum potential value of your damage dice added together.
Whoa!
So
Wait.
do your maximum and then roll on top of that.
So this is going to be a minimum 10.
Okay, so 10 plus
Wait. What?
16 damage.
16 damage. That definitely
Dang.
hits.
All 3 of these. Let's go.
Let's go!
I'm like confused.
You are
fine.
a sorcerer. Yeah.
I know this random blade is
She's
sweeping.
so crazy.
It is the goat here,
Take random
Um,
blades.
which then
I
measures
also
that,
have random
so
blades.
it
Dang.
doesn't say if they take severe damage, it just says major. They don't have a severe.
Because they're
sorcerer, they
so
just have a major.
squishy. Like, they don't have that many hit
So which
points.
these two and
It
which
was the one back there. They were all in very
That?
close range.
Oh, wow.
they just shatter in a rain of bone
Put that
and
down to 5.
5. Oh yeah,
Hey!
shatters
Dang.
everything. I hit who's next?
I know it's hard to follow that up.
I'm like, I don't know if you
I
had
missed my
something.
chance to explode. No, that's not fair. I'm just attacking this one.
Okay.
Ooh, that sucks.
14
14 with hope.
with hope. So gain a hope that does hit. How does your attack?
Just 1d8, right? I am not in a sneak attack, so it should just be 1d8. 1d8 plus 3. 1d8 plus 3. 8.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Let's go.
All right.
Take it down. Take it down.
Yeah. We're saving her. We're saving her.
I'm a protector, everybody.
I'll protect you.
All right, your go. Y'all are just ripping through these skeletons.
Oh,
Till
I love
she,
that
until
they
she gets
popped up
lasered
in
in the
my
face
face.
again.
Yeah, until she gets lasered in the face again. The
Oh,
keystone.
God. I'll just try and hit him with my staff. I'm just gonna
All right, so you move up to him.
back up.
Just
Uh,
whack.
Get back. Back, I said. Okay. Please. Oh no. 11? With
11 doesn't make it.
fear. No.
I will take my
No.
fear.
No.
And in fact, I will go ahead and
Killing me
use-
softly for real.
I'll go ahead and use my fear and turn that into an action as it will just go ahead and retaliate. Try to strike back at you.
Go cry.
No girl, no cry. No.
What time of day
Rubber
is it?
dice.
It's evening.
It's
Boo.
evening? Okay.
It's like the middle of the night.
Yeah, I thought it was like
Yeah.
1 or 2 a.m.
14?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
What is the source of light? I need to know.
the moonlight.
From what direction?
Uh,
This is all important for my ability.
easternly direction. I don't know.
Which was east?
This way?
Whichever helps you the most.
This is the
Okay.
moon. They
Is-
can't
this is
see
the moon
that.
that
They
doesn't help
can't
me.
see that. Two damage?
Yeah. So stress.
A stress.
All right. So you take a stress.
No, stop.
It like hits your belly and just bounces off.
It hits my big thing that's full of smoke, and I just
Um,
throw up on it. I'm scared.
Again, this one
Lasered her face.
lasers.
Leave her alone. She okay?
Leave Brittany alone.
She just slowly going bald. Does she have hair? She probably
That was a
doesn't have
natural
hair.
20.
No, her hair fell out when she found out about Empress.
Oh, again, this like mental energy. This thing is just flying forward.
It doesn't get closer.
Are you moving it closer?
No, it just
Okay.
stays there.
Because if it got closer, I'm fine.
So we're gonna, because
Wait,
it is
didn't
a
I-
critical,
I'm
Trying
we're
to
gonna
make sure I
pop
don't
it
whack you in the face with my.
up to a 6.
How far can we move, like in our turn?
You can make 2 movements,
Ugh.
but you won't be able to. So you are able to do a close movement after and make an action roll. If you want to move as your only action, or get somewhere beyond close range while danger is present, you have to make an agility roll to see if you get there safely. You can move, I guess, up to far, but have to make an agility roll.
Okay.
I will set the agility to 10.
Okay.
Easy.
Are you gonna give us our tokens back?
No.
I've only done one action.
Your action.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah. I will go ahead.
Wait, him hitting me wasn't an action? That was fear?
Jeff used fear to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I want to do that again? Yeah. I will use my other 2 actions.
Gag me with a spoon.
Rumble, rumble, rumble.
Back
Wow.
off!
Rain of blades again.
As 2 more
Kill everybody.
skeletons pop up around
Okay.
the archivist.
Okay, but we have to go after these guys.
I'm trying to understand how this ability reads. This is so silly.
I'm in
What?
tears.
I'm
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Chat, help me.
Chat.
Gigabytes, chat,
This is
help
stint,
me.
So like if I
Okay.
so R is 12. Right. This is
Ooh. I need the table.
and I can normally just walk 3, right?
3, like, close.
Oh no, close would be like 6 inches, isn't it? Because very close is 3.
How far could I normally walk?
Very close is 3 inches. Close is 6 inches.
So you can normally do 6
Oh,
inches.
that's easy then, right? Because I would just walk and then walk out, right?
Yeah, you can move. If you want to get all the way over there, you have to just do an agility roll of 10.
No, I'm not doing an agility.
No.
All right.
She
We're not
has
do-
not an ability that will let her do it.
I just have to
Okay.
keep marking stress.
Oh, okay.
Arr.
I'm gonna use up all my stress though.
All right. 2 stress to get over there.
Check the phone.
No.
Make sure it's still.
I have.
Oh, okay.
thought you
if I
said
deal
check
with
the
one of
pho,
them,
and
I
was like, we
definitely
have
can't
pho?
deal with the other.
Where's the pho?
Are we getting pho after this?
Can you guys handle this while I go and try to fight this guy?
Wait, which one are you fighting?
I was gonna wait. Are you gonna try to?
I
fight
can
this
I
guy?
can make it to this one, but if I make it to this one, I am not jumping. I cannot jump to anyone other because I'll be on my.
Your
Only-
Lustra.
I'll only
Yeah,
be
you
on
won't
mark
have
one more.
any shadows.
Yeah.
I'll be stuck over with no shadows if I kill him, and I will only have one stress left to mark to jump somewhere.
I
So,
2 fear remaining.
and that guy's way out there.
Yeah, he's like involved in this, right? That guy.
I just haven't had tokens to activate.
Okay, but he's real.
Yeah.
He's-
I would
He's
just
real,
have to
I'm
do
not
an agility
hosing.
check to try to get over there.
Mhm.
But she
I'ma
can
do it.
fly.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and spend your action, and what'd you get?
I got a 19 with fear,
All right, so now I have 3 fear,
Curse you, Jeff.
but I'm in his face,
All up in his face.
all up
In his
in
grill.
grill face.
and I don't get to attack now, do I?
No,
Okay.
that is your entire.
That's fine. I'm in his face though.
Let me start using a D6.
All right, here I go. Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
We're just gonna say that this is Genie for now.
The fact it landed,
I heard
bounced
it.
out onto the edge, and just
I heard
rolled.
it hits. I
It's
think it's
crazy.
Oh,
inside
okay.
of these buckets.
Like that was crazy. It landed in, jumped out, rolled,
I'm
like
gone.
landed on.
If I miss, that
I've
would
got-
suck.
I've got 4 fear. You did that, and it's. Do you want to go next?
Yeah, we're going. We're
Okay.
we're walking, and then halfway through I walk, I'm over here now.
Oh, gonna use the
shadow
step.
I have 5 of my 6 stress marked now.
Oh,
Ooh,
All right,
It's stressing her
it's
out.
pretty crazy.
let's go.
let's
don't
go.
don't miss this time. Ooh, I suck.
No.
I trust
fear?
you.
With fear.
With fear.
Jeff, get away.
God.
Oh my god. My
I'm gonna go ahead.
in the middle.
You go to swipe through,
Oh my god.
and it just moves through this wraith, who turns around.
Oh.
I'm gonna spend that fear you just generated for me.
Can you spend fear to do things even though Clementine hasn't gone yet?
Because
Oh,
I can interrupt this way.
So weak.
I'm gonna make an attack roll against.
Clementine is throwing up now.
Does
Oh.
a 13 hit your evasion?
A 13 hits my evasion.
Barely. but yeah.
This thing, you turns around, your weapon passes through it, and it just. You all watch as this wraith passes through Lizelle.
Yes.
Lizelle stands still, but Lizelle's soul comes out with the wraith,
Oh my
as
god.
it now has you by the throat.
What?
Your soul lifting you up.
No.
Your body is temporarily taken out from, or your soul is temporarily taken out from your body, and you cannot act again until this ritual counter goes down by 1.
Okay.
So,
but it's the wraith is holding my soul though, right?
yeah.
So it can't laser.
Oh, it'll still be able to act.
Oh,
Oh,
whatever.
what? It can laser and hold my soul?
Yeah.
Is it a,
So that was
never
a
mind.
fear. You went.
This is where you use character assessment.
Your friend over there.
You're not even that cool.
Real big
Okay,
jerk.
wait. Is the lady that we're protecting that one?
Yeah.
This
right
one
there.
right here. Yeah.
Does she look really like injured to me?
She's looking not so great. She's been smacked a couple of times. in
What
the
do I
head
do?
with that,
What do I do?
Like, you look over and you probably see some kind of like internal fluids from whatever this fae has, kind of like seeping out from her nose as she's continuing to cast this magic, and her body is was glowing this bright yellow, but it's getting a little bit dimmer as every time she gets hit. She's kind of slumping down, but she's continuing to cast her magic to
Wait,
try to keep
okay.
the keystone and power though.
How far can I walk?
6 inches. Or you can go
Like, can
12
I
inches.
walk here to her?
Yeah.
I feel like.
Can you hand me the? I believe that's 6 inches.
Help me.
Yeah.
Okay. Would it?
You gonna try and heal her? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're.
I hit him.
We're being.
We're gonna.
We can be loosey goosey with the
we're-
steps there.
Like, okay, she's like catatonic, basically, because she's
No,
like,
she's-
well, but like she's doing something.
No, she's completely 100% focused. Yeah.
Can I like use the healing potion that I have? Like, pour it in her mouth
I forgot I have one of those.
Yeah.
as my action?
As your action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you just use your tongue to like?
I put my tongue in her mouth with mouth-to-mouth healing. I'll save you one.
That's right.
Beautiful.
Well, yes.
I will say that will, because she's an NPC and the way this is all kind of working, I'm gonna impart disadvantage on the next attack roll against her.
Okay, but
Um,
I can't heal her.
That is the healing.
Okay.
She doesn't technically have hit point. Like this is kind of her hit points.
Okay.
So it's kind of that.
Okay.
So that's how I'm representing the
So she
healing.
dies if the ritual fails.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay.
So far so
Is this
good.
gonna like mark off?
But now it's my turn.
How do I
Correct?
say I consumed it?
Yeah, because Olivia was the.
Yeah.
Okay. We are gonna spin.
Oh.
Am I out of? I can't do anything at all until the thing goes down.
Yeah. Until somebody does something to cause this to go down by 1.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna
are
try to.
What? Sure. What if my soul was like so stunning and it was giving off an aura that I just kind of like kept this one from like lasering while it was holding
you have
me.
that special thing, don't you?
One of my experiences having a stunning aura.
It's like interesting.
So like
Okay, I will
It's all
grant that.
so pretty.
I will not.
I just don't want it to laser, so I'm just like while it's holding
I will
me.
say this one because of that is you both are now locked into a stasis together.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
just
So I can't-
staring at
Oh
each
my god,
other.
it's like the Doctor Strange Spider-Man
I
thing.
can't do anything about all the other
she's,
ones that
like,
are gonna
doing
beat her in the
this,
face.
and he's like,
but
I mean, poor Clementine is alone with 3 other skeletons.
kill me. I dare you.
I dare you.
listen,
What they
one,
don't know is that
but
I'll
we're gonna first-
explode
we're
acid
first gonna
everywhere.
activate,
Oh,
this one,
God.
who
Sleeper agent.
looks at you, and again, like what the other wraith has been doing to the archivist, this like mental energy strikes out at you.
Oh my god.
that's up close.
Hey, I'm just a little
That's
guy.
so unsatisfying. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
I'm
why I love it.
I'm just a little guy.
Oh, 9. I don't think hits her evasion.
No, it doesn't. My
Ooh.
face
Thank
is
God.
10. Yeah, let's go.
You dodge out of the way of that issue. I should have 2, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this-
it's
Oh, there it is. I'm gonna use both of these activations
4.
to activate these skeletons as they move up to her, and this one
they
moves.
can't get to her. Clementine is blocking the stairs.
They climb up. They're like, ah!
They like form a
Getting it.
lar.
Yeah,
Grab her
They're
ankle.
stacked on their
Um,
dog piling.
that was 6 inches, I think.
You're only like 4 feet tall. They can like walk
jump
over.
over
No, I'm
you.
just stretching my skin out to cover her.
They all go up to her.
Group attack.
It is an entire attack called the group attack. They choose a target and activate all the skeletons within close range,
Can I sue?
and they move into melee attack. They don't like that you healed her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they don't like that you healed her.
Get in line, pal.
So they all move to you.
I'm so cute. I know.
Uh,
They like my pants, my chaps.
We're gonna
Your
make
no
one
shoes.
shared
Layla, my
attack
last
roll.
no shoes. Leave me alone.
A 7.
That
Is that
misses. That misses.
Oh, you were able to
I'm
dodge
using
all
my
of
I'm
these,
using my tongue. I'm Tarzan swinging around the
all
portal.
these skeletons. All right, it's y'all's turn.
I jump in the air because I'm a
Do I
frog.
have anything else?
That does mean one less action for them.
Yeah. Oh wait, you're on a. Can I do that?
Myzel, would you? Oh, you're currently
We're having a thing. We're having a soul
Having a
exchange.
moment.
Yeah.
I will try and use my vines that come out of the ground again to like restrain
okay,
this one.
and it'll hit. Is it within very close or close?
It says within far range, so
But then if you hit one,
Like-
doesn't it hit the others?
if I succeed, yeah,
How close do they have to be?
very close.
Okay, so,
So it would be those two if I
all right,
succeeded.
give me a roll.
Okay. Oh, I punched the mic. Sorry, Mike.
No!
That was
Poor
not
Mike.
real. It fell out of my hand. Okay. Yup, the hope die protecting me. 20 with
Oh, yeah.
hope.
Yeah. Get your hope, and how much damage do you?
1d8 plus 1. Be nice to me. Oh, and I'm gonna spend a hope to restrain the other one
Okay.
too, since it's succeeding. Leave her alone. God, why do you hate me? It's just 2 damage. I
Okay,
can't do
so
anything.
They're each stressed,
But they're restrained.
but they're restrained.
So I have elemental origin.
Okay.
So that lets me channel an element into a unique harmless effect. But I can also spend a hope and describe how my control over this element helps an action roll. And then add either +2 to the roll or +3 to the damage.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my magical rings on fire while I attack that guy.
All right.
So that's
Oh, wait, but I got a hope
22
back.
with hope.
Because I rolled with hope.
So I
Oh,
think
yeah.
I hit
Get
him.
your hope. You got that. What's our damage?
It is 10.
Yes, that.
I didn't even need to add 2 to the roll. I should have added 3 to the
This
damage.
damage. It will activate in return.
With flaming magical rings.
It reaches out and attempts to grab.
Hold
your
on. I'm going to spend a
head.
hope to add +2 to my evasion with my
Okay.
flying.
Okay.
Oh wait,
all
no,
right.
I add a stress. That's what it is.
The stress. All right.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
my stress
God.
is going to go up by 1, but I get +2 to my evasion.
Okay. Here we go. I don't think a 9.
It does not.
A 9 is
Yay!
not.
My regular evasion, so I'm good.
The hands move through, unable to grab
And I'm
you.
just like flying, dodging.
So that is that.
She's like kicking
activation.
at it. Stop.
And then I'm going to spin 2 more activations.
Scared.
You know what? It's going to go for it again.
Ah,
It's gonna go.
get off of her.
Okay, I'm gonna do another stress then.
All right.
+2 to my evasion. Let's go.
Does a 14.
No!
14 hits.
Don't leave me here. Don't
Misses
leave me
the first
here.
one. Hits you again. I would like for you to describe
You just have to beat
a
one,
terrifying,
it's fine.
I know I
terrifying moment
do, but like
from your
I
character's
suck a little
childhood.
bit.
as it rips out that memory and makes you recall that.
Well, my character was kidnapped from her home, being a Slyborn. She
Oh.
got kidnapped and was taught how to like
Oh my
pickpocket people, and has spent a lot of time in jail for that.
Oh my goodness.
The drama.
Let's see, a D4. Can I borrow a D4 from somebody? And as you recall that memory, relive that traumatic time in your life. Cox,
Honor.
4, 5.
Oh my
You
gosh.
take 14 points of magic damage.
Because I don't want her to die. She's gonna die with the memory that her situationship hated her. And it's not even true.
It is true. It's very much true.
Saboteur!
Take that down to 11, and then I'll take the
Saboteur!
Alright, so 2 hit. I think it's the first time anybody's actually taken some damage. There you go. That was 2 activations. That's all I have because you don't have any activations.
I'm keeping things locked down.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna throw up.
Just use the beat one. It's fine.
Alright, it's y'all's turn.
But can she still do anything?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just her that can't. I thought you did the same thing. That...
No. This is a different thing.
Okay.
Currently, Lizelle is locked into beautiful eye contact with this wraith. This wraith's like, wow, maybe I am rethinking everything. Hey, do you ever want to?
It's lucky I can't talk.
So I'm gonna do the same thing like I did last time, and I'm gonna put my rings on fire. But in this time, I'm gonna add 3 to the damage.
Okay.
Just in case. So let's see what I get. I got a 13 with hope,
That hits. Gain your hope.
God.
and then
You got
Damage.
this. You got this.
I do 15 damage. I did the max damage. I got the D10 plus the 5.
Nice.
As this wraith goes up into fiery motes of energy,
She's alive.
you all see Lizelle's body snap into place.
Bring it back. We're at 5.
Now I have to get all the way back over here.
Oh no!
But I
Lizelle,
killed it.
why don't we go with you since you've been out of commission for a bit?
Gosh.
I'm just over here.
I attempt an attack. That's all I got.
It's
really.
gonna hit this time. It's gonna hit this
No,
time.
it's
I
better.
love how I'm using my hope and I'm still getting it back. I have 5 hope. I need like 6.
I have 1.
Have you not been gaining hope on all your rolls?
I
She
roll
keeps
fear
getting
so
fear.
much.
That's why you have so
That's
much
true.
fear.
You wouldn't have all that fear if it weren't for me.
This is why we keep Olivia around.
Because I'm
All
terrifying.
fear.
22. Oh, it's hope.
With hope. Gain your hope. You definitely hit. Give us some damage.
1d8 plus 3. Because I'm not sneak attacking.
Because you're not hidden.
Huh?
Because you're not hidden.
Yeah, because I'm not hidden in no allies in melee range, so I am. Otherwise, I'd explode with damage. So 7.
7. That's 2 points to that wraith.
All right.
You retaliate. So that's 2 in your activation.
Me. Okay.
I love how I'm small, dumb, but I'm killing things.
You're really working hard over here.
Murderous.
Your KD
And
is so
you
good.
judged me for throwing that photo away. How else would my character?
She's crazy.
Such a
She's
lean,
crazy.
mean killing machine that she is.
I'm
She has
just,
feelings, Jeff.
That photo is
I
still
was
in my
gonna go
notes.
be
It's
by this one, and I'll
Okay,
just
just
try
for
and hit it with
later.
my staff, like
All right.
And,
I'll
you
give
know,
advantage
turn
to the
it.
roll since it is currently bound.
D6. Yeah, right? Yeah. That's confusing to me. Me. Okay. Oh no. Okay. 16 with hope.
Okay.
Does it hit him? Wait, that's not my damage. That's just
Oh.
to hit.
Yes, hit 16 hits. Oh,
Yay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you did 16 damage. I was like, oh.
I wish I
yeah.
did 16 damage.
All right. Now
Society. Okay. 7 damage.
That's great.
I killed something! It's my first time killing something. I'm so excited.
As you get down to that point, halfway through, this area like ripples with energy. She gets a bit of like a second wind. Her wings that were just kind of like small little, insect wings appear to open up and unfurl with this magical yellow energy. We're almost there! Keep going!
Yes, Chef.
And it is our turn as I will spend. Is it fear or action? Let me double check. Do I want to spend 2 actions? Yeah. We'll spend 2 actions. Oh, wait.
Oh, come
More
on.
skeletons.
It's fine. Just knock them out.
Break out of that. But the one next to you, Lizelle, just it tries to drain your life again from that mental energy. Oh my gosh, these things can't roll. An 8?
Does an 8 hit you?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Karma, because you have those weird rubber dice.
yeah.
You can't hear them, so
I
it's not
have
happening.
Another activation as one of the skeletons tries to attack Clementine.
Dice.
I don't think that hits her.
No, I think a 4 plus nothing.
No.
Doesn't hit you.
She's so strong.
So strong.
I just tipped my cowboy hat at it.
For fear.
I'm
gonna
pretty
spend 2 fear to
scared.
give myself another activation.
I'm getting ganged
Actually,
up
I'm going to spend all of my fear to get 2 activations to have these, since this one already activated, I don't think can activate again, but these 2 will come up to you.
They saw that their buddy missed, and they're like,
We got you, bro.
Ooh. Does a 12 hit your evasion?
Yeah.
Yay, we get to do this.
Everyone's crying.
You take 8 points of damage as they combine their attacks together. It's just this flurry of skeletal, their armor and their weaponry is completely foreign to all of you. It doesn't look like anything you've ever seen.
Okay.
As they strike you. How much?
That's just over my minor, so I'll take the damage.
You take the 1 point?
Yeah.
And cut into you. Alright, I have no fear anymore.
alrighty,
It's y'all's
my
turn.
dude. I'm moving. Well,
Where are you
first,
going?
I'm on my way.
let me roll my agility, because I'm going to try to get over into this mess right here.
Okay.
So I got a 25.
Yeah, you're good.
What
With
the
fear or
heck?
hope?
I got it's a 25, Jeff, with 2 d12s. It was a critical
Okay,
success with a +1 to the agility.
Alright.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
It was over 24, Jeff.
It doesn't matter if it's over 24 if it's with fear.
It's fair, but it was a crit success.
If it's a crit success, that okay.
Society if I got a crit success.
I've got it too. This
Yeah.
is crazy. You should use the app.
You said. Let's go with
I paid for these
Lizelle.
dice.
Oh, attack.
Oh,
Oh, neither one made it in.
Then they touched.
And then they touched. They kissed.
That's a 1,
And a
9,
9.
so 10.
10.
Do you have a plus to your attack?
To just my base? No.
You should, don't you?
Wait, to the attack?
Yeah, it should add
Wait, am I
With
been
your-
doing something wrong this whole time?
What, so go to your
proficiency.
Proficiency to my weapons?
Yeah, you see how you have a +2 for your
So it'd
dagger?
be 12.
Oh wait, am I been doing this wrong? Hold on.
You should use the app. You can click the thing and it'll automatically do it.
Wait.
Yeah, you should have been getting a +2
Oh no.
to your
To your attacks.
yeah.
So what am I clicking?
Yeah, you just
Okay. Wait, so what you're saying is
so you see how it says +2 finesse? That
Mhm.
means for that weapon you add 2 and you do a finesse check.
Attack.
So if you also have any additional things for finesse, like if your finesse is a +1, you would technically have a +3 for that.
Oh, because
Yeah, so you
my
would be-
because my finesse is at
So
2,
you would
I'm
be
getting
adding
plus.
4 to this.
No. The finesse, it's already calculated.
Oh,
Is the
okay.
+2, is what it's
Okay.
saying.
Whoa. But I. Here,
like, see,
plus
if
2
you
to
click
primary
that-
weapon. Oh, it's for damage though. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so. It's 12.
It's 12.
Okay.
It almost hits. But yes,
Yeah.
for now on, remember to add your +2 to your rolls.
But it is with hope. So
It is
you
with
get
hope,
a
so
hope.
generate a hope. All right, go ahead,
Oh God,
Clementine.
I'm back again. I'm back in the building.
Clementine's back.
You could go over here to try to help Lizelle with this thing, and I can rain of blades on them.
This is true. Can I get that far away though? Oh
Or
wait,
just attack
I don't
these
have to.
skeletons.
I'm just gonna pretend I walked around them.
All right, you push through them. What you
Is
doing?
that within far? Am I within far range of this one?
Yes.
Yippee! Okay, I'm gonna use my vines again.
All right.
Two, 9, 16, so 18 with hope.
Oh, 18 with hope hits. You definitely.
Yippee! 9 damage!
Let's see here. That does 2.
My
is-
max, my max.
Definitely looking rough.
Yay!
Its incorporeal form is starting to kind of like shudder and shift, and the moonlight is like almost cutting through it. Now
Oh.
it is my turn again. We are going to spend 2 activations. It's all 3 of these descend upon Ember. Does a 12 hit your evasion? You take 12 points of damage as they all just strike these like old scimitars, and they're rusted and they're cutting through you. How much hit points does that take you down?
So I'm gonna use. How much damage did you say it was?
12.
12. So I'm gonna use 2 honor slots to bring it down to 6, and then I'll take 1 HP. So I'm at 3 out of 6
Okay.
hit points now.
So Ember is not looking too great after being cut up by these skeletons. That was my 2. I have 1 more activation.
Yeah, give me my little disc.
And the last activation, we're going to clear this one's. It breaks through and stands up. Okay. Back to y'all.
Rain of blades!
The win button.
The win button.
Turn on the win button.
I
Oh, the leper
am also
frog.
spending 3 hope to double the hope die, because this one was with fear, so I'm spending the 3 hope. So it's actually going to make it a 21 with hope.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that absolutely hits these skeletons. How much damage
That's
does it
like
do?
all 4 of them, right? Or is it just the 3?
I do 7 damage.
Their major threshold is 7.
Peak.
There is. You hit all 4 of them?
Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I do, because that guy
Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
very close also.
Yeah.
Do I do it?
Describe to us what goes on.
Blades,
So
crazy.
like they surround me, and I just push down, and the blades come flying down from the sky as it just pins them all to the ground.
They all get pinned to the ground, and their bits of their bone and their old armor and bits of cloth are just shredded to pieces. They all just blow up. This one, at that last moment, the ritual, she's like, duh! She drops and she kind of tumbles down.
Catch her.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
You're
you?
the one with the tongue that like.
I'm not gonna
Um,
tongue. I'm about to throw my tongue.
At. I don't know what you're talking about.
The keystone boom, sends out this pulse of energy that causes the
Hold on,
ray
guys, look, my guy has a little thing. Look, I have the rock.
Ta-da!
It descends and you grab it, and everything seems to kind of turn into this like very quiet. Once again, the birds in the distance are chirping along. The ritual ends, and you are now kind of collecting yourself back inside the treehouse. An hour later, the keystone sits and is like suspended carefully above a rumbling fire at the hearth. The arcanist looks older than she did before, just kind of very weary, and she sits cross-legged in front of in this big overstuffed chair, just exhaustion. She says, "You fought hard. Not surprised, of course. While I may not agree anymore with the king himself and what he thinks of me, he does choose good company. I'm very glad you are here. The keystone will need about a week or more to allow the magic to settle. I'll need to watch it carefully to ensure nothing cracks or becomes sentient or anything like that. You know how these magical things are. In the meantime, after you've rested and spent some time to gather yourself here and hush, have a nice meal, a warm bath. You know, but I do have one thing to ask of you. We pull out from her home, out in the forest itself. There is this verdant expanse, and from above, we all see our virtual camera here, a twisting stone spire breaking up through the tree line, each with a flame flickering in the tower like a beacon. And she continues. There's a spire just west of here, maybe a few hours' walk. I felt it on the way to the ritual. Its power was strange. The light felt weaker than it should be. I think something about this whole thing, I fear something terribly wrong is happening with the Spire Keeper. If anything happens to that fire and it's extinguished altogether, ooh, she shudders. In the heat of this fire, you all feel that prickle down your back. When you're ready, come back. And I'll give you a map so you can make your way safely there. It's good to have heroes here in Sablewood like yourselves. And that is where we will end our very first session of the Midnight Rollers.
Yay!
Yay!